Holy fucking shit, welcome to Hexes and Vexes.
Wait, we're already live?
Yeah, we just did it. Yeah.
Okay.
No,
Yeah, all right.
I'm making it up. I'm making it up. We don't play D&D here. We just try to survive at a bare minimal level is basically what's happening. Hey, welcome to Hexes and Vexes, and welcome to Echoes of Divinity, where we're going to be playing a bunch of D&D. But before we do that, we're going to go around and meet the people we're playing with, starting with Salt. Promethean, give us your best Salt impression.
Hi, hi, I'm SaltQueenPlays. I just exist. I'm moving house right now. That's why I'm not here.
Okay, we send Salt all of the well wishes in the entire world. And good luck moving, baby girl. Have fun.
Don't hurt your back. Don't fall down out of your back door the first night that you're in your new house.
Also,
Yeah,
that.
mind the step. Apparently, Promethean said.
Hey, let's meet the next person. Promethean, who are you? Where can we find you?
Yeah,
Why is it on a back step?
Because it's truly so uncoordinated. I'm Promethean. There's 0 on it. You can find me there. And also you'll find me rolling dice and being a pain in the neck. Meeples and Dragons. For Raging Shadows, which is tomorrow night, we have the next session, which is incredible. With the Lorites, Sunday is our next Sword of the Skull session, which is my little baby D&D campaign. We play some Call of Cthulhu there as well, and we do other cool things and bits and pieces. And sometimes I'm the co-thirst master here at Hexes and Vexes, when we have things to thirst over, which is really cool. And there's other stuff coming up that's really cool. I'm really excited about it. It's probably one of my favorite characters I've ever thrown together, to the point where I'm actually going to create them a journal, which has never happened before. But it's a very journal-y kind of character, so that's happening. And at PAX Odds in truly so little amount of time, where I will be just hanging out with a bunch of people that are cooler than me.
Well, canonically,
Shut the fuck
yes.
up with that self-depreciative shit.
Oh, no. Be harder on yourself, Promethean.
Actually, I hate you too.
That's fair.
Yeah, fair. Hey,
I'm walking my own thing back. Fuck you.
Yeah.
And so immediately though.
Yeah. Promethean's ego is big enough.
You like it.
Yeah. Nope, not gonna say what came to my mind. Hey, Rin, who are you? Where can we find you? What are you up to?
Can you do me last? Because I'm trying to order booze.
Oh yeah, great. Hey, we're gonna jump directly under Promethean to Talera. Who are you? Where can we find you? What are you up to?
I'm Talera79. Aside from here and playing tonight's character at PAX, when I'm not unwell, you can find me running Call of Cthulhu across on the Law Rights.
Hell yeah. No, I can't talk about the other thing that we're both in.
No, we can't yet.
Nope.
Hurry the fuck up.
Hey, Lockie, you're next.
Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up? My name's Lockie. You can find me online at the MimicsDen, anywhere that you can type in the MimicsDen, probably. Maybe not everywhere. I'm going to renege on that nice and quick. I am the crafter and producer for a podcast called Tales from the Luckweaver's Tavern. If you want to listen in on a cozy tavern sim meets the Appalachian Woods, come for a little adventure. It's cozy. It's lovely.
It's a great description, having listened to it. Yeah.
We've just entered into a new era of it. There's going to be some fun stuff coming up. You can also find me here at least once a month, being emotionally traumatized, but it's healthy, so they say, as well as PAX, man. I'm very excited to come hang out with some cool people who are cooler than myself and Promethean at PAX. You're welcome. Got to carry that bad boy through. That's all right.
Yeah, cool.
That's cool. Yeah, as you were.
Hey, thanks for handing back the reins to my own channel. Hey, D20.
Hello, I'm me. I am with these incredibly glorious people, and I'm hoping that Rin has worked out whatever she was purchasing at this point in time. Otherwise, I'm going to have to stall for time. It's a lovely
you do
evening
you.
here in Sydney, and the moon is semi-full. The lights are bright and clear, and the rain has stopped. 2 months worth of rain in 2 days. Incredible. Rin?
We're good. Hi, I'm Rin. I exist on the internet. I stream every day. I just got off of a 18-hour stint in the last 24 hours, which is why I was not live during my normal times today. I do whatever the fuck I feel like. I'm also in other TTRPG shit. I don't host it on my own because I don't have the brains for that. I show up elsewhere and be talent, as other people have put it. That's me in a nutshell.
Hot.
I only have correct opinions.
Good. Same here.
Awesome.
And
Same.
hey, my name is Emily. I do the stuff here. You know that, and if you don't, hey, Cats Out of the Bag. Sunday at 1 p.m. on the Albert Theatre stage. We're gonna be doing Echoes of Divinity D&D, but you roll for us. And there's some fun little surprises that are brewing for that. So you should come check it out. Some of the surprises are in the chat. But you wouldn't know. Pay no attention to the chat. Anyway, hey, do that. Hey, also, we're currently casting for a couple for a couple of things here. We are casting for Hexes and X's, which is a level 20 short campaign, basically about people that are heroes that are level 20, and they all get summoned together to complete a quest, only to find out that they're all X's. If you're interested in that, all of the application and expression of interest is up on the socials. Also casting currently for NPCs for this campaign. So if you want to come and fuck with all of these people, or SaltQueenPlays, hit the application button. I got some shit that I gotta fill, and it's none of the shit that anything that these guys know about. So, hey, do that.
Fuck you, NBC.
I regret to inform you, it is not possible for you to Uber Eats soju in Western Australia.
What?
Oh,
That's rough, buddy.
That's
Laws, something. I don't know.
Can you pay someone to go and pick it up?
what about a taxi?
No. A taxi.
Yeah, I did it in
I'm not gonna pay,
in my wild
I'm not gonna
youth.
pay a taxi to do that.
I did it in my
Wow.
wild youth. We used to have them get Maccas and drinks for us. It was real fun.
It's not a terrible idea. Anyway,
No, it's not.
we're gonna face a lot of terrible ideas tonight, maybe. Having kind of watched a couple of you scheme, I'm scared. But hey, before we do that, let's recap. Promethean, I know it's your favorite thing to do. Could you recap last session for us?
Sure. We approached the Chords Edge, knowing that Velendar's bitch of a mother was not too far away and had already fucked with Hakari, so had at least 2 of us in our sights. Got into the Chords Edge, had a couple of real tense conversations, got invited to a masquerade ball, had some more tense conversations. Iosefka and fucking Tybella showed up.
Maybe.
As did Narcelia's mother.
Yeah.
The fuck?
I'm gonna hand over to D20 to expand on that recap a little bit, if that's okay.
Listen, you ask me for a recap, you get
Yeah,
what
well,
I
it
care
was
about.
shit. So D20, you can.
We arrived at...
And I know you're gonna do it as Marcus. So what I'd like you to do is take what Marcus would say and say a third of it.
Okay. I won't do as Marcus. We arrived at Chords Edge. Velendar negotiated our way in. Alicia didn't trust him, so she sneaked at the same time and
Really
heard
well,
an
too.
awful lot of backstory about certain names that Velendar may or may not have been using and aliases. There was a tussle between 2 of the Chords Edge, and we met someone called Mother, who apparently is very important, and she's human. Velendar decided to pull a dagger on a friend. He pulled a dagger. There was a dagger off. Alicia then pulled out a bow. It got a little
He
bit
said the
tense.
name right.
I get there eventually. I'll get it wrong for the rest of it. Mother then touched each of the characters' faces and said something about each of us, which apparently will be important. We ignored that and we went straight into a masquerade ball where we then met a large number of people that we know. There was dancing. We saw a Velendar and the wonderful Delphine dance together. Marcus and Scarlet dance together. And the two most dangerous people in the room stood by a pillar and then slow dance in an awkward fashion, which is Alicia and Hakari. We did then see two friends of Scarlet's standing on stage singing. We also saw in a balcony Tybella in her elven form. Marcus saw a professor that he studied with. Velendar then met the mother of his very dead friend, Narcelia, and then made some inappropriate jokes. And it appears that our wonderful elf of some indeterminate age also knows one of the Chords Edge and sent some messages to him, which was rather interesting. Last and absolute
What was that
completely.
message for the viewers at home?
It was 50 years ago that apparently he had forgotten her and she was keen to reconnect, whatever that meant. Reconnections. Sure. 50 years. Have you really forgotten me? It's almost like someone keeps notes. And the last bit was Mother introduced us to a striking lady in a green ball gown that looks really, really like the artwork that's currently under Rin Vexen.
Vexen.
Vixen. I'll get there eventually.
Vixen, yeah.
It's been a
Listen.
long century. I'm very old.
There's one last thing that I forgot to say announcement-wise that is actually also about Rin Vixen, is currently the Ko-Fi goal, which I have yet to update. The Ko-Fi goal is going to be to get Alicia art. So, if anyone would like to contribute to getting Alicia art, donate to the Ko-Fi if you have money. If you don't, thanks for being here. Love you.
I will continue to just be the fart of Iosefka.
Yeah.
Forever.
Yeah, which is really awkward because she's here. Anyway, let's roll the fucking
How's
intro.
that gonna work?
Don't know. I guess we'll fuck around and find out. See you after the intro.
Durmara, a world once torn asunder, silent, lifeless, lost to the ruin of selfish gods and ancient magics, until the four divine siblings descended, Delay, Matisha, Nylani, and Thalassa. The deities made flesh, breathed life into the ashes. Now the world stands reborn. 5 realms rise, 4 under divine rule, and 1 neutral heart where power balances on a delicate blade's edge. But fear lingers, and magic, mistrusted, unpredictable, still stirs beneath the surface. Something long forgotten always remembers. Welcome to Echoes of Divinity.
Hey, welcome back. We're gonna go straight into the session. And you all gathered together. This figure, Aurelia, in front of you. Tybella on the balcony conversing with Kaylin. There is this almost as Aurelia says, "Have I introduced you to my friend Tybella?" It feels heavy to those of you that were there during her death. But looking up at her on the balcony, having this conversation with Kaylin, she doesn't look like she doesn't want to be here. She looks like this is just another day to her.
And we are all involved in this little semi-introduction, right?
All of you except Delphine.
And tell me, Raylo, in what way are you friends with this Tybella?
As you ask, we're actually gonna jump back. And we're gonna go back to the dancers. Delphine and Velendar dancing together, Marcus and Scarlet, and Hakari and Alicia. Velendar, as you and Delphine are dancing, there is a moment that feels kind of natural, like the end of the song is kind of coming to a close. And Kalen approaches. And he stands by the both of you and holds his hand out in Delphine's direction. And only half looks at you. Instead, he's looking at Delphine, and you watch kind of as his eyes scan her from top to bottom. And then he asks, Velendar, I'm sure you won't mind if I cut in.
Of course not, old boy.
And he steps in front of you as Delphine takes his hand, and he spins her as the two dance off together.
Prior to that occurring, in Thieves' Cant, which I feel like I've pitched before as being like a weird combination of like the normal
Gestures
conversation
and
with kind of hidden words, but also like little hand gestures and such as part of the conversation. The point of what I would like to say to this motherfucker is she's not to be taken advantage of. Or I will come for you.
He just gives you a nod as he kind of takes Delphine's hand. And the two begin to dance together. You left alone at this point in time. Marcus and Scarlet, as the two of you dance before the song ends, is there anything that the two of you are doing?
Has Scarlet spotted Danella at this point?
Yes, you've all spotted the people at this point that I have mentioned you spotted.
Scarlet will continue dancing but be looking around the room because she knows that Danella doesn't tend to travel far without Rowan. And see if she can spot him anywhere in the room. It would be pretty obvious for Marcus to know that Scarlet is distracted by the singer on the stage, but potentially not why.
You see George.
Who was always an interesting person, but not one she was tremendously close with. But is also potentially, if Rowan's not here, he would be the reason why.
Yeah. As far as you can see, no Rowan. At the same time, Marcus, you would spot Professor Dan soon.
Given Scarlet's distraction and the normal grace that Scarlet moves with, hopefully it's slightly obvious to Marcus, and he tries to angle them towards the singers and band on the stage to get a better look. Scarlet's mentioned her companions in passing, but not the detail to Marcus's knowledge. Is there, and just try and get a sense of the room, DM, how big is this place? Because we kind of immediately went into ball. How many people are in this space?
It is a grand looking, not massive ballroom, but like it's not small. And in terms of how many people, glancing around the room, nearly 100, like a lot.
And has anyone recognized Scarlet? So Velendar not so much because he's off doing whatever, right? But does anyone recognize Scarlet? Is there any form of recognition? I mean,
You can make an insight check for me.
sure, I'd love to.
And Tammy, you can also make an insight check if you would like to.
For those who want to know what this singer sounds like, because I reference everything in my backstory, she sounds like the lead singer from Massive Attack.
Oh, cool. Okay. 22 DM.
22?
Yep.
Okay. Are you rolling, Tammy?
I am. I got 16.
Okay. You would both clock this. Freya Danella would specifically absolutely clock that you're there, Scarlet, and you kind of see that she does kind of keep her eyes on you, but not in an obvious enough fashion that she's just staring at you. It's kind of like she's performing, but she's also kind of every now and again flickering back to you. You see this too, Marcus. Additionally, you would pick up that there is a sense of confusion from Danella. Almost like a didn't expect this person to be here.
Okay. And just because it's a bard thing, how much armed security is kicking around here? I'm just wondering, is there people dressed to kill?
Make a perception check.
Sure.
Velendar will also get on that as part of his general threat
Yeah, cool.
assessment.
Anyone who would like to do this may make a perception check. If anyone's looking for anything that's not just like armed people or like assassins, please let me know.
So,
Yeah, go.
yeah, sorry. The simple bit that Marcus is looking for is not escape paths, but are we guests here or are we?
Are you prey?
Yeah, but it's like literally are we an entertainment value piece, and are enough
Yeah.
people armed and armored in this state? I'm not
Great.
really worried about 3 of my companions, but I do have Scarlet, and she doesn't have a normal weaponry with her, so I'm looking for obvious problems. And if we're being watched in that way,
In
DM.
fact, unless specified, most of you don't have all of your weapons on you. And look, I'm not stupid. You guys are all very defensive of yourselves. And specifically for different reasons, you would all have some sort of protection with you. I'm not going to like strip you of everything because that would be a dick move. But
oh no,
like,
my +3
it's
sword
kind of
that
like,
I always carry around.
it's one of those things where you're like, you kind of, you know, you're not fully packing, right?
No, it's not really. I'm not looking for heavily armed guards, but if this is an assassin's guild, I am looking to see if there are people that are not party goers, that there is security watching in particular, or
Cool.
if we're being corralled into this one as future entertainment in some way, shape, or form.
Can I get a show of hands of people who rolled over 18? Hey, so you three, this is a masquerade ball hosted by the Chords Edge. There are a bunch of people that look like they are absolutely every now and again doing the exact same thing that you're all doing. They are surveying the people around them to make sure that no one's pulling shit on anyone. For all intensive purposes, this feels like everyone was invited for a really nice night off of merriment, but everyone's a little bit on edge, is what this feels like. In terms of, do you feel like entertainment value? I mean, you are all newer, specifically those of you who aren't Javier or Velendar, whatever you want to call him, who is familiar with a few of these people here, and people are familiar with him. They are paying close attention to you, but not because they find you as entertainment. It's more you're new and they don't recognize you.
Sure. Okay. So we're not going to be murdered.
Don't
in
look
about
like
30
you're about to be
seconds.
shanked. No.
Okay, that's fine. In that case, since the lady on the she was blonde, wasn't she? Scarlet? Yeah. Okay. So whirl Scarlet slightly closer and slow down, just so she's got time to survey whatever she's doing. And again, Scarlet had this remarkable clothes. Marcus is still carrying the bag with the 2 daggers that Scarlet stashed in there beforehand. So he's got theirs in the bag, his man bag as such. So it didn't ruin her outfit.
Hot.
One thing that will happen is once Scarlet has established it is just people know her as Freya, her dancing will slightly change. It's almost like she knows how to move her body as if weaving between the song that's been thrown out by Freya.
Cool.
And the performance roll was 22.
Oh yeah, the Scarlet, and it's almost like how you've seen Marcus's switch between Scarlet, and her cherry, like, right? There is a difference, and it's almost like that, but it's not the same thing. It's not the Bridgerton-esque, I'm keeping myself composed. It is just this thing of beauty as you dance with her. You separating at the end of this dance, or are you continuing into next song together? As kind of the music of this song begins to come to an end.
Given Scarlet's change in dancing style, Marcus is going to give you the eyebrow and see if you want to pirouette off and find someone else. Because he whispers quietly into your ear, I'd like to speak to Mother.
She, look, then twirl me off to someone else. I will keep dancing on the floor.
And DM, because you've got someone else, he'll find someone to, not Hakari at this point.
Well, that would be really awkward because Hakari's dancing with Alicia right now.
But what we were going to do is move closer to Alicia and Hakari, because there was an opportunity to do something there. So if it's okay with Scarlet, Marcus will move slightly towards those two who are somewhat awkwardly having a bop on the dance floor.
Okay. As you kind of do so, we're going to cross across to Hakari and Alicia, the two of you dancing. Having had some interesting exchanges today, what are the two of you doing as you dance? Having now also clocked Aries and that Kralis absolutely knows who you are, Alicia.
No, you go, please.
Nope. You spoke first. Go.
I don't know if I did speak first, but I'll go. Hakari is just going to not necessarily take the lead, but clearly, as we came onto the dance floor before, I don't really know how to do this, but I do know a few moves. There's a form called the Fall of the Fire Petal. If you follow my lead, perhaps it'll help us.
You lead, I'll follow.
Okay. And if I can add a little bit of flavor to this, this form is a partnered form from my monastery, and I'm going to specifically guide Alicia through it, seeing that she's capable, and it's very dexterous. It is very much a dance masking deadly strikes, and I'm going to see if it draws any attention from the balcony for either of us in like a, we don't have our weapons, but we don't need them. And this is a guidance of peace. This isn't here to fight. Your move.
Can you roll performance at advantage, please?
I can.
Do you want me to roll alongside this?
Yeah, go on. You can also have advantage.
You said this is very, like, mechanical? It's not, like, it's very much like a Like, would you say it's an acrobatic act? Or is it a performative act? Like, what kind of?
Oh,
I'm asking you because you flavored it specifically as
Yes,
like,
sorry.
you're guiding through the form of a thing. So
it is very much acrobatic. Yeah, it's not mechanical.
Are you
in
doing
the sense
flips on the dance floor? Are you Benson booning? Is that what's happening? Moonbeam ice cream? Like, what's happening?
just because it's acrobatic doesn't mean we're fucking gymnasts on the dance floor, dude.
It didn't, but now it does. No, look, I would say if you could imagine like very finely tuned wushu performance.
Okay.
Would you like to use acrobatics?
Can I was gonna ask.
You
I
can, but
use
you
that?
don't get advantage.
Okay, well I don't need it because I got a 10. That's an 18.
Okay.
Uh,
Hakari?
21, all right. But if I could have used acrobatics on my shitty roll, I'll take the 21. How about that? Yeah, let's do that.
Listen, the good news is that's enough. It's gonna
Cool.
be fine. No, you all die. That would be so shit. New campaign, yay! No.
That's what I always wanted.
No, as you both kind of, and Alicia, you are so new to these people. You're good at studying people and understanding them. But it's also like the two of you, this is the most in sync the two of you have ever been. And you kind of fall into this dance. And you would both kind of watch as both of the people that know of your existence are in conversations, but you can see that they are glancing and looking at you while they are conversing with whoever it is they're conversing with. There is definitely an element of you're being watched by these people.
Okay.
Seems you're a good teacher.
I think it's more that you're a good student. Perhaps I could show you the rest of this for martial applications at some point.
Provided we get over a little hurdle first, yeah.
Which one's that?
In your mind. From this point forward. A little trinket. Found on you when you teleported in. Via the shadow. I asked you about Loth. Didn't have anything to say. I want to know more. Why did you have the trinket on you? Bearing her sigil.
I less teleported in. I think I was dropped there after I encountered a woman claiming to be Valenda's mother. She stabbed me, and I think they placed it on me as I don't know, a warning. I'll be honest, I don't know who Loth is. I mean, I've heard whispers, but I don't know. Do you know who she is?
Insight check the fuck out of that.
Go for it.
Separately to that, perception check as to, depending on timelines and activities, whether or not Velendar picks up on this conversation.
That is
Sure.
a
It's in the head though, so
5.
Yeah, that's a good point.
It is a 25.
Hakari,
Yeah.
you know about the gods a little bit. Loth is like a name you've heard, maybe like similar to like if I was having a conversation about my cousin Danielle. Like that's some real Emily lore. That's my actual cousin's name.
Wild for you to throw that out.
I know, fucking eat shit, Danielle. But like it's one of those things where like you've heard the name. It doesn't mean anything to you.
I'm being honest. It's hard to make friends when you lie to them, and I'd like to be friends here. But I'd also like you to tell me a bit more about her. It's a name and nothing more at this point. Should I be scared?
Right to be.
Cool. Okay. What does she mean to you?
Conversation maybe for a better time. I think we
And-
need to be a bit more attentive to the surroundings that we have. And I'm
Agreed.
nod up to the individual who I can clearly see spying you.
I'll cast my eyes up towards towards him again.
Meets your gaze as you do, almost kind of expecting you to look. And for you, Rin, from Alicia's perspective, Lolth is interesting because Damada had 2 gods and then it had 4, and it's never had any other gods or influences. Lolth is the first god outside of what has been placed in Damada that has crept in. By mention or actual physical form, who fucking knows? But it is the first time that a god from outside of this existence or realm or world has been introduced. How it happened is a fucking mystery, and also absolutely terrifying because it's out of the control of the current gods.
I appreciate your honesty. Still in your head. All you need to know is that she is an enigma of what we know about the old gods. She shouldn't exist, and she does.
You're
And the fact
like...
that you have a heraldry of hers is of concern. Because it usurps the natural way of our own world. But it's good to know that you are not on the side. Thank you for your honesty.
Thank you for sharing this history. You're older than anyone else I know, so maybe that's a compliment, right? Like, well done on making it through all the years. I'm not good at talking. Yeah, thanks for talking. Let's watch the balcony.
Can someone fucking clip that? That was fucking gold.
And long lived is part of my heritage. Yes. It's unfortunate that there aren't more like me.
What happened?
Well, they fled, hid, off to distant shores, decided that this new world wasn't their problem.
Why did you stay then? It sounds like maybe there was an out.
Because if I had a hand in it, I need to fix it.
And you had a hand in it.
All mortals did. And one way or another, by the very nature of our own existence, we do. To run is to abandon our stewardship of the planet, of our gift. We exist. We steward. We are all responsible. To run is to be a coward. I'll do what I can. What I got.
Good.
This song begins to come to an end. Are the two of you continuing to dance together or going off on your own endeavors?
It's quite nice, your footwork.
Thank you. It's not dancing, it's just a form.
I am aware. Form of dancing, one way or another. It's never been my strong suit, but you'll make a fine teacher, as I said before.
You followed well. Perhaps, do you know any forms? Do you know any dances? I mean, heritage is fraught with, beautiful history and the like, so I'm sure there's something you've picked up along the way.
The long life I've lived, dancing was never something that I was allowed the opportunity to learn. A luxury I could not afford. I was busy doing other things.
It's kind
Mainly
of
trying to keep the world from falling apart.
well. Look, perhaps you've earned this dance then, and we can pick up the pace, hey?
I'd like that.
Okay.
Almost
think
kind of
it-
as you mentioned that, the music kind of picks up slightly, as if like anticipating a comment like that.
Can I inside check the music?
Sure.
Swaying on our conversation.
Sure, go for it.
Just super romantic band.
So 23.
You look up at the stage and you see that this singer is not looking at you really at all. But you do catch them glancing at Scarlet every now and again.
Interesting. Dang, music spying on us. Hakari will respond to the increase in pace and extend his hand again to Alicia. This next bit is a bit faster, but follow, and I think you'll enjoy it.
As the two of you begin to dance again. Velendar, make a perception check for me, please.
Sure. 13 and 7, dirty 20.
Cool. At this point, you are introduced to Trista, who extends her hand, offering a dance. Mother Syrah, letting you know that this is Narcelia's mother. As you take her hand, behind her, you can't see Delphine anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
But you can see Kaelin. And he's not with her. He's now dancing with someone else entirely.
Okay. Just rolling back a little bit on the threat assessment of the room. 23 on that perception check. And specifically in that period where Velendar was left to his own devices, he would be checking out who is posted where, which exits are available, which exits are traps, and which exits are hidden, if possible.
Yeah,
just
cool.
So he has a general awareness of
General awareness wise, front door, your best bet. There are windows also. Kind of looking out at first glance, it's just the night sky that you came from. But focusing on it a little bit more, doing your threat assessment, it's not the same skyscape of where you entered. It almost looks illusionary, like it's kind of meant to look like just a really picturesque sky. Not sure whether it's trapped. You'd have to get closer and physically investigate it. But every window looks like that. Like stars kind of moving. Aside from that, post-wise, it's not even that people are posted in spots. There's not someone guarding the door. What you see is, and you would recognize some of these people from your time there, more roving. There are people kind of roving that feel like they are there for that purpose specifically.
Yeah. And would that be like a general protocol, like for a Chords Edge event, that any member of the Chords Edge is kind of on duty of some kind, I guess, while they're there? Okay.
For sure. You would figure that, like, being someone that has been, per se, punished for maybe not doing a job well, you sometimes get stuck with shit kicker roles. So sometimes you don't get to enjoy the parties. Sometimes instead, you kind of have to be there and not enjoying the event as much as the rest. There are a couple of people that you clock doing something similar.
Okay. And so back into the thing then, I think on the introduction of Trista, there'd be an insight check of some kind, I think, on Mother Syra to get kind of a vibe check on how ingratiated Trista is to the Chords Edge as a concept. Like, if she here is a completely oblivious guest versus is she... But I guess the first question, like, has Narcelia ever spoken about her mother, do we think, to Velendar?
No, not really.
Yeah, then that would be the thing. There'd be an attempt for Velendar then to get a read on where Trista fits into
I think as well, like,
this.
it would be normal for you, having had many conversations with Narcelia before her passing. She didn't share a lot about her life outside of the Chords Edge, but there was never necessarily a sense of, no, don't ask me about my family sort of thing. It was more just we're not talking about it. Like, it's not part of the conversation.
And family's a liability. It's not a conversation you want to have in this kind of crowd. Yeah.
In terms of insight on Mother, what did you roll?
17 and 7? Is it 24?
You know her well enough. She's of the three kind of people that are heading the Chords Edge, she is the one that has invested most in you. And so, you know, you get signs on her tells every now and again. And there's definitely a sense of accomplishment coming from her, having introduced Trista to you. But there is a sadness to her. Having known her quite well, you would also know she was incredibly fond of Narcelia. This kind of has a heaviness to it.
So I think then, by way of introduction, it would be something along the lines of allow me to introduce myself. Javier Quirino. And
No
please,
introduction necessary.
nonetheless, I considered your daughter to be one of my closest and perhaps only true friends. Her loss was something I felt deeply personally, and I cannot convey enough my regret and sorrow at the circumstances under which we all lost such a delight.
This kind of happens as you're dancing as well.
Well, yeah, the next
and if
thing
you're
would
not
be-
leading, she's going to start leading you.
Velendar will lead. It's the thing I, Promethean the player, know how to do. Definitely.
Yeah, good.
But yeah, it would be a subtle kind of soft dance. It would be he'd with Trista, I think, initially, until she begins to speak, if she does it all. He'll be as receptive as he's capable of being, I think.
It's also one of those things where, like, she looks like she has things to say. And you've seen this very similarly in Narcelia, where, like, there's this look on her face where she wants to say something, but she either chooses not to, or it's a lack thereof what words should I use scenario.
Hey, thanks for the freebie. You know, your daughter and you are very similar in many ways. Spit it out. What's on your mind?
There are not many people I have encountered that knew my daughter. So hearing those speak of her is difficult. In fact, I'm not convinced I knew her all that well myself.
Take solace then in knowing that when one finds oneself in the service of an organization such as the Chords Edge, one of the many ways of ensuring one's survival is to share as little of oneself as possible. So believe me, I don't believe you're alone in that feeling. I say fully and wholeheartedly, I considered Narcilia to be my closest friend, but I too can certainly say I don't know who she was, only what she showed me. Who do you think she was?
When she joined the Chords Edge, we lost contact for the entirety of that journey. And so all I know is the girl I raised. And
Sure.
the girl I raised was certainly not someone that I could imagine even hurting a fly.
Hang on a minute. Let me just roll a little deception check real quick. That's a nat 20, so to easily just
Let me just see
let's-
if I
that slide.
beat
Okay.
you. I don't.
When one joins the Chords Edge, one of the first things that we typically learn is that connections to the outside world can become a liability, a danger to ourselves and to those connections. If Narcilia cut herself off, I can only imagine it was to ensure you were protected.
It's not her
Regardless,
job to protect me. It's my job to protect her. She's
Oh,
my daughter.
and at that, not even rolling, she will clock a wave of guilt absolutely flowing over Velendar's face. Perhaps, regardless of the choices that Celie made, I would very much enjoy learning more about the girl that you knew, as you say. If we should find the opportunity.
For starters, Celie was the name I called her when she was but a child. Until she told me to stop. She'd outgrown it. She must have liked you a lot.
To be perfectly honest, I probably wouldn't have noticed if she did have an issue with it. I can be very narrow-sighted, let's say.
If you'd like to learn more, we will have those discussions. But it won't be here.
Agreed.
You can meet me after this. Maybe we'll have a drink.
Given the opportunity, I would love nothing more. But my point stands. external connections can very much be a liability in this line of work. I look forward to the opportunity, but please understand if it takes some time. It is only so that the unfortunate circumstances of my own existence do not put you in any forthright danger.
I'm not worried about being in danger.
You should be.
Maybe, but I'm not.
I could not truly say why you were extended an invite to this little...
Oh, I have been in touch with the Chords Edge for some time now.
On what matters?
Well, when my daughter suddenly died, or disappeared, I did not know she had died. There was nothing left of her. I went looking. And I found the Chords Edge.
I could never demand of anyone who loved her to not dig into the circumstances of her passing. Perhaps in time, I can offer you some insight into it. But please, I beg you, do not pursue this.
I pursued nothing but answers. I have those now.
And what answers were you offered?
What happened to my daughter?
What did they tell you happened?
She disappeared. Dead. Presumed.
Velendar will stop dancing and just stone cold, dead stop in the middle of the floor.
She kind of like, she's older, so she kind of like stumbles slightly. Almost kind of collides with you, but also stops.
They have misled you, I'm afraid. As is their way. I can offer you answers. Some, not all. But for Celia's sake, the truth, as far as I know it. Not here, not now. And for this, I'm sorry. But I will give you the gift of my knowledge.
I know you were there when it happened.
I was.
And for the record, I don't blame you.
I do.
I don't.
One of the benefits of having been there is I get to consider myself the authority on the matter. And I very much do.
Hope one day you don't live with that guilt. Particularly misplaced. Celia went looking for danger at every corner. But the dangers she looked for when I knew her were much smaller. It was lovely to meet you.
And you, truly.
She walks away. Goes and gets herself a drink. Kind of as this interaction is happening. Alicia, you watch as kind of within this second dance that is picked up in pace, you watch as Kralis approaches. And he stands near you, kind of like arm up against a banister, watching the two of you dance. Is there anything you're doing in this moment?
Shoot a message directly to him. Something I can help you with. Does the face finally ring a bell?
More than one.
What can I do for you?
Finish your dance.
I'll look for you.
I'll have a drink waiting.
And continue, as this is happening, not breaking eye contact.
Hell
or,
yeah.
Like form with Hakari. And just continue on until the dance is done. And when it is, step away. Thank you for the lovely evening.
My pleasure. Thank you.
I need to break these fucking heels off my feet.
Yeah, they're painful.
And the moment that I go to walk away, as I'm walking, I'm going to slip the shoes off.
Love that. Are you trying to do it stealthily or just taking them off?
I mean, I'm gonna have, like, no shoes on, so that's not really a stealthy thing I can do.
I more meant the
I'm
act
just-
of taking them off. Are you trying
no,
to,
this
like,
is
be
very clearly,
demure
like-
about it? Or are you like, ow?
This is very clearly like, my feet hurt. Every bitch in this fucking ballroom knows that feeling. I'm taking them off because I cannot anymore.
Yeah. Yeah. Fucking love that. There are a couple of people that you, like, hear whispering that are kind of like, what? And then you kind of hear one person say, oh, I wish I could take my shoes off. Kind of as you...
Do I hear this?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, immediately looking over to that direction. You can if you want, in her head.
Yeah, cool. And you watch as this girl just takes her shoes off and places them on the snack table nearby.
That's a bit dirty, but... and then look for wherever Kralis went.
As promised, he is standing next to kind of like a little makeshift champagne bar. There is a human behind, just a plain black masquerade mask, black suit, pouring glasses, as Kralis holds two. He downs one and then takes the second and picks up a third and offers the third to you without even looking. And he says, quite a performance you gave there.
The glass. You have to live the part.
What part is it
Said
that
to
you're
be-
playing?
You said to behave. I have behaved.
Good girl.
Don't patronize me. What the fuck do you want?
First, back to my question. What part is it that you play in this group? In this role?
What part do you think I play? We're curious to see if you have your head on straight. Can you ascertain it yourself?
Maybe if I could be bothered, but I also don't ask questions that I just
You're
know
bothered
the
enough
answer
to bring
to.
me over here to have the conversation in the first place, so clearly you want something from me.
I'm not here
clearly.
to antagonize you, Alicia.
Oh, I know. But I like having a little bit of fun.
You and I might have that in common.
What do you want? If you must know, I'm here to protect the family.
That wasn't that hard, was it?
I figured you could have figured it out on your own.
Maybe.
But, seeing as how you're beyond your years, I suppose I could throw you a bone.
Promethean, what the fuck, dude?
Shut up! You're having a little RP moment. Do that.
Beat your ass later. Tell me, Alicia, I don't look Familiar.
I mean, How many of us are left?
I'll admit, I might be wise beyond my years, but I am younger than you. Also, fuck you, Tammy. Thank you.
Of which I have been painfully reminded of at multiple points tonight.
Oh, and I don't mean that in a patronizing way. In fact, it's impressive that going through the things that I assume you've gone through in your years, you've still stuck around.
As I said to a friend not long ago, we are stewards of this world.
And you
Devon
had...
is to be a coward, and I am no fucking coward.
I don't think you are. You've had many friends over your time.
Aye?
Tell me, do you remember Taran and Rin? Taran,
Jesus,
you would...
Dawn. Sorry.
No, you're good. You would
That was
instantly...
my wake-up alarm for yesterday's stream. I forgot to turn it off. Sorry.
No, you're good. Don't be sorry.
Get the
You're
fuck
fine.
up, Borderlands 4 is dropping, let's go!
Whoa, Rin's awake for the session.
No, that was just Marcus and his new message spell.
Just
Yeah,
hanging
good.
on the back, just fucking crumpet. Alright. Sorry.
No, you're fine. Taran is the name of a companion you remember quite well. A companion that also lived through what you have and is now since gone. One of which you favored more than the others. I'll send you the spelling for the name.
Sure.
How many?
T-R-Y-N?
How many apostrophes does it have?
None.
Was
Not
I
a
right?
real name, then.
Double R-O-N. Okay. Make a habit of bringing up painful old memories.
Painful
There's a
it
reason why I don't
is.
get close to people anymore. See remnants of too many lives lived in the people today.
He was my brother.
I'd say my condolences, but it's a natural part of being. And
It is.
We know all too well. You know my heart is with you, though, Miss Mother. Or even the platitude, if it might not mean much, I am sorry.
As am I. I'm aware the two of you were close.
Again, make a habit of bringing up old memories that are painful. Again, what is it that you want? Why call me over to this corner?
Because running an organization like the Chords Edge requires a specific amount of composure.
That of which I am painfully aware. Back when we tried to negotiate a potential, not alliance, cooperation. I
Yes,
suppose,
but your people had no interest in that, did they?
because you are dangerous. You kill anybody in your way that doesn't suit your fucking narrative.
And you weren't?
I tried not to. Others in the organization, yes, they would. That's why I'm not in it anymore.
Should have tried harder, I guess. That being said, kind of unfair to lump you in as the sole person responsible. And in fact, leaving sounds like it was the best decision, not an organization that I would tie myself to.
It wasn't always what it is now.
Please.
And why I left.
Well, it's crazy how a couple of people can introduce cracks to a foundation.
Are you proposing something?
I'm not quite sure yet. See, Velendar has, or that's the name you call him.
I was introduced to him as Javier. Of the many names he has, apparently. A good practice.
All of which he learned from Kaelin, I would assume. But there are unfinished tasks that he maybe should have completed.
And that concerns me how.
Well, you are currently tied to him, are you not?
For as long as I must be, aye.
Well, then I guess his tasks are your tasks, Alicia.
Is that how you do it in the Chords Edge now? You just contract anybody that's associated? Seems rather foolish.
Contract is an interesting word. But
Are
also,
you asking for my help, or are you demanding my help?
well, a contract insinuates that you have a choice.
I could have killed you in that old way.
Well, you
had
could
no
have
idea I was
tried.
there. Oh, I could have. I have a
But
choice.
you
We
won't
always
do
have
that.
A choice.
You won't do that, Alicia. You see, I have something that all of you want.
And that would be.
Well, wouldn't be fun if I showed my hand too early, would it? And he downs his drink and leaves.
DM, real quick.
Mm-hmm.
The moment that he goes to down his drink, are there any cutlery on the table nearby?
Whoa! Make a perception check.
Sure.
Oh no, he accidentally choked on a knife. How did that happen?
27. 18 with +9.
Yeah, not on the champagne bar, but definitely, like, if you looked over your shoulder, definitely standard cutlery, spoon, knife, fork.
I want to grab one of the knives and press it to his throat as he's drinking it.
Ooh. Okay, yeah. There is a laugh. Like a deep, quiet laugh as you do so.
There is always a choice. I could cut your throat right now. And no one would fucking know.
And I guess then, as he kind of finishes his drink, I guess then you would never know what I have. And trust me when I say, you'll want this.
See you after the ball then.
Not
You
if I
just
don't.
stab the
Not if,
knife into the table and walk away.
not if I see you first. You hear as he also is walking
Just give
away.
him the bird as I walk away.
Excellent. Tammy.
Please tell me Velendar can notice that in some way, shape, or form, though.
You're dancing with not mother. You're dancing with Trista at this
Which is
point.
fair. He's really emotional about that, so he won't.
D, you can make a perception roll.
I've become Tolera again. As Alicia stabs the knife, bits flicked into Marcus's eyes like, I'm blind.
Good.
It's like, bugger
Love
it.
that.
11.
Yeah, no. Tammy, and for everyone still dancing, the song comes to an end as Danella leaves the stage. Or as you would know her, Freya. She makes eyes at you, but she doesn't approach. She instead kind of starts to look like she's flicking through what could be a journal, a songbook, something of the likes. What are you doing?
Scarlet will approach her, but obviously not certain about whether we publicly know each other or if we're meeting for the first time in this situation.
As you kind of approach, she looks around at the room first and then at you. And as you've kind of approached, it's almost like when you spot someone in a crowd and you think they look like someone and you're not sure, and then they approach you and you're like, oh, it is them. Like it's this sense of relief that kind of comes over her. And she looks at you and she says, Scarlet, of all the places I could have run into you, here was not one I expected.
There's fancy clothes and dancing. Why wouldn't I be here?
Scarlet, is this not what you ran away from?
I ran away from doing it on other people's terms and doing it on my
You raise
terms.
a good point. That being said, this specific group of people,
Met them today.
that is very like you. How have you been? I admittedly, I have been doing a bunch of contract work across Demata, but haven't seen too many people.
I'm absolutely fine. I presume you've heard about Astron?
I have. I can't believe she took out the Queen of Agora. That is like I know that she's powerful, but not something I expected.
I'm aware that you're here for business, and
Do you know how much these people are paying? It's truly the largest amount I've been paid in quite some time.
I was more thinking, I know that, discretion is a thing, but we should catch up after the show.
Yeah, absolutely. I am staying at a tavern nearby, which you're more than welcome to join myself and George at, if you like.
Come grab me before you go. And I'll go there.
Be careful.
Where's the fun in that?
No, I just mean, I don't know too much about this group of people, but what I do know is, well, I've seen a lot since I've been here.
Oh, totally not to be trusted.
Right, yes, that's the sense I got. Very easily picked up on. Will you be joining the troupe next year?
I still have to make a decision. Some things
Do
have
you
happened.
really want to put on a ball gown and marry someone that you don't care about and, I don't know, do the whole Belle thing?
No.
Then why are you even questioning it? Don't even have to come with us. Just do whatever it is that you want to do.
That's what I have to figure out, though.
Is what you want.
Yeah. There's some options.
Isn't that exciting?
It is. And she will lean in like giving a friend a hug.
Which she reciprocates.
And it will just be like, I have so much to tell you.
She whispered back, I can't wait to listen.
And she will let go and then walk back over to the rest of the group.
Cool. At this point, Alicia would be walking off from Kralis, and the two of you kind of re-meet. But before we kind of go there, we're going to jump across to Lockie and Hakari. This entire time, you've now been kind of, your dance has ended. You're meandering about, and Ares makes his way towards you.
I'll greet him, just like a monk salute.
Which he reciprocates.
I didn't think we would meet here like this.
It's an interesting group of people.
Why are you here?
I got invited.
I mean, look,
Why are you here?
I got invited. So, we never did spar or anything, but you dropped some news on me and then left.
This is definitely not the place for us to spar.
I was inviting it here. I was curious if we would have more of a chance
For
to
the record,
speak.
I would kick your ass.
Okay. There's this thing that says, he who speaks doesn't know, and I didn't say I'd kick your ass, did I? Anyway, that's cool. Who did you study under?
Does that really matter?
I'm curious.
Well, you know what they say. Curiosity killed the kobold.
It's a good thing neither of us are kobolds then. Do you want to dance?
Do you want to tell me about your family? Specifically, that one incident. Surprised you survived.
How do you know about that?
Whispers on the wind.
All right. How about this? We'll dance. We'll trade, secret for secret or story for story. And I'll extend my hand to him.
Which he takes. 100%.
Thanks.
You have guidance for whatever role.
And I'm going to forcefully start a more aggressive sort of form. And this is like Agni Kai style firebending dance there.
Yeah, cool.
If I can use acrobatics in this case.
Yep. Let me
Hell
also...
yeah, dude.
Are you dragon dancing with this motherfucker right
Yeah,
now?
dog, I certainly am. He's gonna be my fucking
Hell
Zuko.
yeah,
He
dude.
has no choice, bro.
Hell yeah.
Shit, holy fuck, that's insane. Like 31.
Well, he rolled a natural 2. So yeah, you're definitely out dancing this motherfucker. You're
Hell yeah,
definitely
dude.
making him your bitch is basically what's happening. Yeah.
And I'll be humbled by it, but every now and then I'll just sort of adjust my foot behind his and just with a little bit of pressure pull it back so it's back in step. Yeah, you would kick my ass. So, the incident? You tell me how you know about it, and then I'll tell you all about it, whatever you want to know.
Let's just say I know Nasa quite well.
Oh, I'm just glad she's alive. Listen, do you know her master? Her new master?
Yes,
How well?
well enough.
And who is he to you?
She's not with him
Since when?
since a couple of weeks, maximum. She's not doing too well.
What happened?
She's been afflicted with some sort of illness.
Where is she?
I think you know. After all, didn't you get some sort of a note?
What the fuck? No.
Roll deception, you fucking liar.
No, fuck. Like a 9, dude. Oh, no, hang on.
Hold on, I'm using Promethean's dice, and I need you to know that that was a natural 1.
Well, I respect you enough to own that natural 1, Emily.
You're welcome.
Cool. Yeah, no.
Interesting. I heard from the counting house that you might be expecting.
Nah, listen, all right, I did pick up a note.
You're a really good liar.
I felt bad about lying to you. Listen, I did get a note. I don't know where she is well enough, though. And if you're in any allegiance to Master Corm, then
I'm not.
Then where are you from?
I'm not from anywhere. I'm self-taught. You should consider it. Liberating.
Listen, there's no such thing as self-taught. Either your bruises teach you a lesson or you earn more of them.
And yet, I stand here with no master.
Good for you, then. Good for you. I would like to know what it is you want from me.
I guess I just want to know how far you're willing to go to pursue Nasa. Because at this point in time, I'll admit balance is important to me too. And I fear she could throw it out. Based on the things that she's learned and seen. I think you and I both know that there's danger there.
I think you're right. And thank you for the warning.
Admittedly, knowing her quite well does not mean we are friends.
You and her, or you and I?
You and me and her.
Okay. Well.
In fact, not sure what I'd do if I found her.
Then perhaps you leave that to me. And, work on your dragon dance.
Maybe I'll have a semi-good teacher after this. But never master.
I accept that. I haven't earned the title yet anyway. But, look, if I find out anything more of her, I will let you know, but I won't tell you where she is. I'll just tell you that balance is restored. Do you have a means to contact you?
I do. and he produces from his jacket pocket a small stone. You've seen a sending stone before, but this one looks a little bit different. And for the purposes of this specific sending stone, it can only be used to contact him. And only 3 times ever.
Cool.
A burner stone. Fucking hell. And with that, he gives you another monk bow before he leaves you to your devices. You rejoining Alicia and Scarlet. And with that, because Promethean's bladder might explode, we're going to go to a really quick break. We'll see you on the other side of the break. Stick around for more masquerade ball shenanigans. We will be right back. See you
Also,
shortly.
I rolled a 10.
Okay, goodbye.
I am flabbergasted. I am befuddled by the buffoonery before me.
Obedient?
What? What the fuck? Obedient?
That's one.
Choose your next two so fucking wisely.
Right, they've both been bitten by people that are infected by this disease. That's a problem. As far as he knows, Eden hasn't, and so Eden's the only one who can get on the boat at this stage.
I haven't.
Yeah, but Belle's been really fucking mean. And so his concern is for the chick who just kissed him, as opposed
Oh, wow.
To be fair, you
love how
did
you
also...
What was
Well,
I
it's my-
supposed to do? Kiss my brother?
I'm sorry, what? Wait, alright, hang on.
Okay, hold on.
Hang on.
Hold
I
on.
came back from the dead to say that.
Hold on.
It is. This is a dowry.
Is that your love language? Just throwing logs? Great.
Correct. Random acts of lumberjacking is my love language. That's. Remember that
Explains
time I
so
dropped a tree on top of you?
Oh my
Now
god,
you know.
okay, now I understand. That was like the ultimate... Yeah, okay, great.
in which case Valentin's gonna just very sneakily mount her and place his dagger at her throat.
Fucking knew it, you little bitch. Okay,
And
great.
in her ear, wake her with the words, "It's my turn, Tybella." And he'll wait for her to wake at this point.
And she does, immediately.
There are approximately 3 or 4 people on the face of this cursed earth who know who I truly am. And most of them want me dead. So far you don't seem to be one of them. And I'm lonely. Shall we have a little chat? You can inflict whatever you want on me, whatever you want, you know this. So you say you have strong opinions, please elaborate.
I have strong feelings more than opinions.
Sure. Feel me up. No? Produce your...
Okay, Elliot's in the boat. There's 2 more seats in the boat.
I can sit on someone's lap.
Fuck off, get your own boat.
Oh no.
What the fuck? Wow. Oh, okay.
I don't know if you can see what my options are, but option 1...
Hang on, let me pull these up over here. So this is option 1. Do you want to read it out for us, Emily? Can you?
I'm sorry, I cannot. I simply can't.
Do you want me to read it out? God.
I'm
Okay.
not crazy, I just got power word killed.
So
Hamish,
yeah?
Do it.
stop trying to stick your flute up his butt.
Whoa! Holy shit!
Oh my god! Why did you do that?
I do want to watch this though.
I have.
Fuck, I should have taken my clothes off.
met few aside from
Truly should have.
And turn to face the guards that are approaching Marcus.
Absolutely.
She's going to start approaching with her arms out to the ground.
Okay.
And as she's doing this, her dress, which we all remember was made of beautiful leaves, are going to start falling as though it's autumn.
Okay.
Her entire body is going to become covered in vines, and as the vines fall away, her armor and all of her weapons are back.
Excellent.
She's going to stand in front of Marcus
Quick roll
with her
D10.
shield on one arm and her sword in the other, and she's going to widen her stance with her sword towards the guards, and she's going to be like, come on, boys.
So, with a very blunt knife and a lot of tears, Blue painfully, slowly cut off her best friend's arm to save his life as a child. And even to this day, if she closes her eyes to go to sleep, she can still feel and see, like, just, you know, what it's like to cut off someone's arm. The one thing she would change about that is that despite her efforts and despite everything it took, she cut off the wrong arm and her best friend died anyway. So, if she had to change anything, it would be to go back in time and pick the other arm. You're welcome.
Talk about burying the fucking lead.
Wow. Okay, yeah. That... I'm not trying to hurt you, but I also have no reason to lie to you, Scarlet.
There probably could have been a way to sort of ease into things a bit more.
You're probably right, but I also wasn't expecting to see my dead daughter.
Oh, fuck off.
The problem is that I'm a chronic overthinker. So, like...
Oh, that's the problem, is it?
Yeah.
Woo!
I'm just gonna overthink about what Prometheus just said for so long.
Oh no!
Emily! Oh my god!
Stabby, stab. Oh no. What have I done? That's the anus for me. It's like, that's what a god should be.
Sorry, say that again.
This is like...
the what? Could you just repeat that one more time?
I look at...
Everyone push him off immediately. Oh my god!
No one can push him off.
I can. Check this shit out.
Yeah.
Fuck you, my buddy. Oh no!
Oh, you took me down! What have you done? Oh my god! Promethean!
As I'm like clutching at my throat, ripped apart. The injury's too much. Sink down. And as his life like flashes before his eyes, the last thing he thinks of is the Dragon Ball Z like afterlife, and he's like, I'm coming, King Kai. King Kai.
This is why we're not fucking friends anymore. Fucking nerd.
He collapses.
Excellent!
Fucking hell.
Yeah, you right, buddy?
Yeah, I'm good. It's just now, I've got to start a tally of of times that I've been made to spit by everyone in this group.
Wow. Stop it.
As she is told to go and kill Justin, you can tell that there's this part of her that's like fighting it with every fiber of her being. And Eden, you look into her eyes and you can see that she wants to rip you in half.
Hot.
Marcus's thought is as follows: a tragic tale of a failed sister that's looking to get her ends, and she's going to be really upset to see the book in Grommy's hands isn't the book Grommy thought it was.
How so?
You remember when we went to the market and we went all that shopping? If you look at my items, I bought a book that was about the same size and shape of the book, DM.
Oh, you fuck.
And when Grommy asked for it, it was a bit too obvious that Grommy suddenly wanted to be our friends. And Marcus is like, we've been horribly betrayed. Let's see who's doing what.
Beautiful, sneaky bastard. I love you.
Holy shit.
Quick, unload all of your filth here.
Which I feel like is a very fitting end to the quotes.
Well, you know, there's always time and there's always Emily's mate.
Hey.
Oh no!
I am flabbergasted. I am befuddled by the buffoonery before me.
Obedient?
What? What the fuck? Obedient?
That's one.
Choose your next two so fucking wisely.
Right, they've both been bitten by people that are infected by this disease. That's a problem. As far as he knows, Eden hasn't, and so Eden's the only one who can get on the boat at this stage.
I haven't.
Yeah, but Belle's been really fucking mean. And so his concern is for the chick who just kissed him as opposed to...
Oh, wow.
To be fair, you
love how
did
you
all
What
call
was
out
I
the player.
supposed to do? Kiss my brother?
I'm sorry, what?
Wait, alright, hang on.
Okay, hold on.
Hang on.
Hold
I
on.
came back from the dead to say that.
Hold on.
It is. This is a dowry.
Is that your love language? Just throwing logs? Great.
Correct. Random acts of lumberjacking is my love language. That's. Remember that time I dropped a tree on top of you?
Oh my god,
you know.
okay, now I understand. That was like the ultimate. Yeah, okay, great.
In which case, Valentin's gonna just very sneakily mount her and place his dagger at her throat.
Fucking knew it, you little bitch. Okay,
And
great.
in her ear, wake her with the words, "It's my turn. Tybella." And he'll wait for her to wake at this point.
And she does immediately.
There are approximately 3 or 4 people on the face of this cursed earth who know who I truly am. And most of them want me dead. So far you don't seem to be one of them. And I'm lonely. Shall we have a little chat? You can inflict whatever you want on me, whatever you want, you know this. So you say you have strong opinions, please elaborate.
I have strong feelings more than opinions.
Sure. Feel me up. No? Produce your...
Okay, Elliot's in the boat. There's 2 more seats in the boat.
I can sit on someone's lap.
Fuck off! Get your own boat!
Oh no.
What the fuck? Wow. Oh, okay.
I don't know if you can see what my options are, but option one.
Hang on, let me pull these up over here. So this is option 1. Do you want to read it out for us, Emily? Can you?
I'm sorry, I cannot. I simply can't.
Do you want me to read it out? God.
I'm not crazy, I just got power word killed. Hamish,
Yeah?
Do it.
stop trying to stick your flute up his butt.
Whoa! Holy shit!
Oh my god! Why did you do that?
I do want to watch this though.
I have.
Fuck, I should have taken my clothes off.
I've met few aside from
Truly should have.
And turn to face the guards that are approaching Marcus.
Absolutely.
She's going to start approaching with her arms out to the ground.
Okay.
And as she's doing this, her dress, which we all remember was made of beautiful leaves, are going to start falling as though it's autumn.
Okay.
Her entire body is going to become covered in vines, and as the vines fall away, her armor and all of her weapons are back.
Excellent.
She's going to stand in front of Marcus
Quick roll
with her
again.
shield on one arm and her sword in the other, and she's going to widen her stance with her sword towards the guards, and she's going to be like, come on, boys.
So, with a very blunt knife and a lot of tears, Blue painfully, slowly cut off her best friend's arm to save his life as a child. And even to this day, if she closes her eyes to go to sleep, she can still feel and see, like, just, you know, what it's like to cut off someone's arm. The one thing she would change about that is that despite her efforts and despite everything it took, she cut off the wrong arm and her best friend died anyway. So, if she had to change anything, it would be to go back in time and pick the other arm. You're welcome.
Talk about burying the fucking lead.
Wow. Okay, yeah. That... I'm not trying to hurt you, but I also have no reason to lie to you, Scarlet.
There probably could have been a way to sort of ease into things a bit more.
You're probably right, but I also wasn't expecting to see my dead daughter.
Oh, fuck off.
The problem is that I'm a chronic overthinker. So, like...
Oh, that's the problem, is it?
Yeah. I'm just gonna overthink about what Promethean just said for so...
Oh my god, we're back.
Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom.
Hey, Promethean, since you're so keen on talking, how about you tell us what's happened this session?
That was a random tune, not speech.
Did it come out of your mouth?
You forced me to do the recap at the beginning. It's someone else's turn now.
No, you did poorly, so redeem yourself.
Okay, I'll do poorly again. Hey, a whole bunch of people have had a whole bunch of conversations. The end.
Lockie, you recap. This is your first time doing this, buddy.
Hey, so what happened was we opened up on the dance floor with some groups of dancing going on. We had Marcus and Scarlet, we had Hakari and Alicia, and we had Velendar and...
So many people.
Someone's mother. Someone's mom.
Mummy.
No, Celia's mom.
Narcy's mom, that's right. Emotional damage between Velendar, as per normal. Scarlet was recognized by a siren upon the stage, who is now invited her to a tavern afterwards. So that should be cute. Cute little date.
To the after party.
To the after party. Marcus is plotting. Hakari and Alicia had a lovely little moment despite his absolute zero charisma skill. We then broke away for a moment where an ex-boyfriend's brother tried to shoot his shot and nearly got killed. We had a blast from the past for Hakari saying that his friend Nasa is sick and unwell and could be patient zero. And I think that
apocalypse
now brings us, correct me if I'm wrong, to Marcus pacing somewhere on the dance floor.
Yeah.
Did I miss anything?
No, good job. Hey,
Thank you.
congrats on your first recap.
Thank you.
Yeah. And as we kind of go back into that moment, Marcus, having Scarlet have left the dance, you now on the dance floor yourself, you can easily enough see your ex-professor standing by a snack table. He's holding like this like little cucumber sandwich and eating it. What are you doing? Boogie?
I'll Pulp Fiction dance up to him.
Can you roll
Professor!
performance for me?
What? How dare you? But sure. Eat that. Number 11. Legs 11.
Yeah. Okay, bingo. You dance-ish up to Professor Dansoon, who gives an amused glance at you and says, I would know those moves anywhere, Marcus. Good to see you.
Fancy seeing you here, Professor. How marvelous that you've frequented such an unusual locale.
Well, one must do their research in all corners of Damada.
Were you invited, Professor? May I ask?
Was I invited?
Yes, because this seems to be an invite-only type thing, or unless you're part of the crew.
Admittedly not invited, but I was a +1.
Ooh. And who is the lucky individual that was able to bring you to such a gala?
He points over towards an elven woman, who looks like she's probably had a bit too much to drink and is absolutely taking a nap on a couch nearby.
Excellent choice. It's such a fascination that the rarest species in Damada is all over the place and usually unconscious on a sofa as well, Professor. So
that is also my wife, but thank you, Marcus.
Well, you know, the truth hurts at some points, but let's keep it real, Professor.
Admittedly, also though, the Chords Edge have been good to the university.
Yeah, I think given economics is a strong point of mine, the way the Chords Edge tends to operate is fascinating. If there were I don't know, let's say a person that supplied funds to some of your research by any chance?
Not to my research. They came with curiosity, which for me is far more payment than any monetary value could offer. Which you yourself should know, Marcus.
And may I just draw we used to have fascinating discourses, Professor, about the gods themselves.
We did.
And have any of your opinions changed recently by any chance?
Yes.
Which ones are those, Professor?
Well, for one, the introduction of a 5th party is interesting. Not something Damada has seen before, and admittedly not something that I ever predicted in any hypotheses I've ever produced. And Lolth is becoming more prominent as time passes. Not from Damada originally. But interesting that somehow she's made her way here.
Is there anything that you think has drawn such a dangerous deity to this part of the world, our world, Damara's?
The real question is not something, someone, surely. Because something like this requires intervention.
I'm sure there's a book that would be of great help to understand those sort of things. Would you know of a book that exists, for example, that would help understand some of those writings?
Would certainly make my research far easier if there was just a book I could reference or refer to. And before we go further into this conversation, let's roll for dragons. Thanks so much for the raid. I hope you're having a good night. Thank you so much for... Yeah. Hey, thanks so much for hanging out and spending time with us. Fucking love the shit out of you guys. You're the best. If you don't know who Let's Roll for Dragons are, they do a bunch of cool fucking things, inviting guest DMs. They've got LNL covers, playtest, miniseries coming up. The things I would have done to be a part of that if my schedule was like, hey, you can do this thing. Holy shit. Excellent. But yeah, hey, thanks for hanging out. Go check them out. They're great. I'm also going to be on a panel with the Let's Roll for Dragons people at PAX on Sunday this year, immediately following the Echoes panel. So come hang out. Go to
Also,
Hellfire
I'm making
Theatre.
Aaron answer deep and meaningful questions on September the 19th as part of a Hot Ones Jugular edition stream.
Yeah.
Which is that's like next week.
Yeah, next
Yikes.
Friday.
Yeah.
Yuck. Anyway, back to Marcus.
Professor, if I could point to this wonderful table that you're looking at, have a look at this. Minor illusion. On the table.
Cool.
Does he recognize it?
Over at the table, he looks at the book. And then he looks at you and he says, okay, interesting place to study, Marcus, but I would have thought you would no longer be at any university. You know you can just take a night off, right?
Learning never ceases, never stops, dear Professor.
That's true.
Loaf, you mentioned the goddess. Are you doing any active research into that? And how's this suddenly come?
The gods?
No, to this particular god, this new fifth god.
Absolutely. I would love to learn as much as I can about her, having no true idea of her origin.
How do you feel the four existing gods feel about the encroachment of such a interesting individual coming through?
The four existing gods are interesting because how much do we even truly know about them? About how they came to be? The entire history of Damada is muddy. And while I feel like I'm starting to put puzzle pieces together, there is nothing that suggests that they would be opposed to this as an option, but also there's a lot to suggest that there is a specific reason why there are four gods placed here. A fifth would throw things completely in a different direction. Off balance, one would say.
And remember, dear Professor, the gods were supposed to have stopped from walking on the plains, but there are rumors, I hear, that they have returned again to Damada. Anything have you heard on the
Something
grapevine?
I'm looking into myself, because I too have heard rumors that this is something occurring, but I'm yet to find any solid proof.
What would proof look like to you, Professor?
My own eyes seeing it, or a first-hand account that offered a trinket, something that suggested that it wasn't just people trying to claim something that isn't.
Professor, have you heard of something, a certain wine, Thornbury, perhaps?
Why, yes. Many of us have.
Really? I hear it's all the rage in getting contact with, I don't know, the gods. Thalassa being one of the more interesting in Malahir.
I hear it's all the rage too. I haven't heard much past that.
Perhaps a visit, Professor, to Sacred Wines would help you have some interesting conversations with your research.
I'll consider it. I'm due to head back to Maluhia soon. I have some new classes opening. So I might just take you up on that advice.
You wouldn't happen to know of a fast boat that goes to Malahir that, in a few, I don't know, hours is a good example.
Not specifically myself. No.
It might be worthwhile getting there quicker to find out what's going on with some of these god pieces. But how did your lovely lady and semi-unconscious wife come to be part of the Chords Edge?
My wife has friends that were a part of the Chords Edge. Admittedly, I am not super comfortable being here. But one does what they must in marriage.
Here's an offer for you, Professor. Love to continue this conversation with you. Have you heard of the Terror in Twos?
The Terror in Twos.
Terror of Twos. And some interesting symbology. And again, on the table, so it's not an obvious view, markers will make the two symbols apparate on the table.
There's a sense of recognition this time. Fucking hell, D. There's a sense of recognition this time, but not recognition of someone understanding what is written before them. There is recognition in the fact that the symbols themselves, it's almost like a familiarity with the concept more than the specific symbols. And he looks at you and he says, "Where did you find these markers?"
Professor, could I make just a quick suggestion if this room makes you feel uncomfortable? If you can get to Malahir
I can.
relatively quickly, perhaps leave shortly before the festivities continue on, I think we might have some interesting insight for you to share and review, as I found something very interesting. And again, stage whispering, I can't really speak of it with so many ears around.
Write me when you get to Maluhia, and we'll see.
Certainly, Professor. Well, delight to see you. Just seem to...
Is it? I feel like I was quite cruel to you.
Education could be difficult, but it has to be challenging, Professor. And some of the nonsensical things you were saying
Challenge
were
each other, we must.
Yes, I think so. But yes, if you want to take your lovely lady wife elsewhere, festivities are going to get more interesting.
I'm going to have a couple of glasses before I too head out.
Sure. Keep watching those glasses, Professor. See you very soon.
And you.
Damn, has he got any symbology? Is this guy loaded in any way, shape, or form? Any religious symbology? Anything obvious that means he's a member of something?
Make a perception check for me, please.
Ha! I break the curse of Tolera. 79 and
Wow.
get 16 this time.
Poor Tammy.
Hey, I'm fine with it. It's cool.
Yeah, look, that's fair. There is some symbology. Hanging around his neck, you see a necklace. It's quite small. Similar size to mine, actually,
Yeah.
and the actual trinket itself is only slightly larger than the gems on my own necklace. And it is a small rose, that of which you would recognize of
Yep.
Matisha.
Yep. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Back to it.
Professor Dansoon gives you a nod and offers a handshake, like a polite handshake to you as well.
Give him a big bear hug. Step in. Give him the hug.
He goes real stiff as you
Yep.
do it. And
Delight to see you, oh boy. See you very soon for some enlightenment and a new chapter.
yeah, great. And you make your way towards your companions. Velendar, you having finished this dance with Trista, seeing all of your companions gather, is there anything final you wish to do before you rejoin your companions?
I don't think so. On the back of the Trista dance, likely not. I think it would be checking in with each of them to see how everyone's doing, make sure everyone's safe and cool and fine.
Yeah, so you're all together. You can all just do that.
I need you all to be so aware. We cannot have an open conversation here without it being overheard by at least half a dozen spies.
Shoot a message directly to you. I know. Which, ring of mind shielding, all you feel.
Little tickle.
He'll allow it
But
through.
Alicia is looking directly at you.
He'll allow it through from Alicia, I think. Yeah.
Think you're at not necessarily a level now where you immediately know that it's Alicia, but the knock feels less aggressive, is what I would say.
So I think we'd talked about Marcus, the familiarity of Marcus's message being familiar enough.
Feels the same as the one you felt in the woods, but not as
aggressive.
Abrupt, I guess. Yeah.
Okay. You'd be curious enough that he let it through, I guess, to see who's invading. Would probably tense physically on receiving it.
You don't need the tense help. It's just me.
Marcus sends a message in all upper caps. What's happening? What's worrying with you?
Could you fucking stop that, please? For the time being, that would be great. Appreciated. And useful, truly. Just checking in. Is everyone okay? Is everyone doing fine? We're all having a lovely...
Aside from some painful memories being brought up, I think we're all right.
Painful memories? Anything we need to be concerned about?
Conversation for another time. Just memory of the past coming up to bite me in the ass. It's nothing that you need to be aware of or worried about. At least not for now.
Fucking
Campfire
insight
talk.
check on Alicia's bullshit. Do I need to be worried about this or not? With a 12, that makes it a 19.
She's not lying. Like
with a question mark.
It's very much a thing of like, wow, that was fucking annoying. I hope I never have to talk to that fucking dickhead again. Like, there's very much this air of like, I am annoyed that I was put into that position, and I'm annoyed that I walked away from it with nothing.
And I don't think I'd have enough of the context to kind of put a bunch of pieces together. So I'll clock the irritation, I guess, and just
Conversation for a campfire, perhaps in Malachia and not here.
Yeah,
it's fine.
As the most subtle one in the group, Marcus actively looks at Aris at this one time. It looks at you and goes, "Do we have a dance-off problem here, Hakari?"
No, there's no problem. His footwork was
awful. It was appalling. I mean, you were awesome, by the way, but he was awful.
Thank you.
Awful. Feet all over the place, like legs akimbo almost.
Could you imagine? No, I think he's just green and he's got promise. But no, I learned, I guess, the same thing. And I've been worried about that some of my past is out there still. But that's a tale for maybe not this ballroom.
It's okay. And look to the stage and the singer.
Who is now singing once more.
Okay.
What about your professor, though, Marcus? That was
he's a lunatic.
An embrace.
Yes, but he's a lunatic. I mean, you have to take in these kind of weird fringe ideas about the gods and embrace them and ship them over. He was asking, all sorts of weird things about, apparently there's a fifth god that's turned up. Can't speak about it.
How was that? How was that?
Despite Hakari, I mean, it was. That was. It sounds like yes.
Ah, cool.
Yes. Great. Yes. Apparently, she has entered the realms. And he was asking questions about it, and then
you're all together at this point, by the way.
Yeah. It's there. Yes. It's a great impression, right?
Seems we're all in our
quite
best
subtle.
behavior then.
Anyway,
Seems the room
Scarlet, the singer.
Yes.
Is you again? You know her? You know the song?
No, I know. She's a bard that performed with the troupe.
Oh. Is your whole troupe here?
No, just her and the violin player.
Oh shit, Scarlet, does she know about Astrid?
She knows Astron's past, but she seems to have the story that the public has, that Astron was responsible for the assassination.
You lot are involved in so much shit.
Alicia, we were there. We weren't involved.
And you decided to not wear a mask at a masquerade with all that fucking information in the background. Are you daft?
Well, yes, but with hair and things like this, I'm quite fabulous, so I think we'll be fine. They'll use me as a distraction.
I mean, he's so overt, he's covert, right? Like, he makes the rest of us subtle.
That's not how subterfuge works.
No. I don't know anything about subterfuge.
I can set fire to curtains as well. I've got a tinderbox.
Don't do that.
Why not?
Lizzie will literally just sit down in the chair and
you set fire to a wagon. I can set fire to curtains. I mean, it's.
Of the three of the party members that are currently wearing masks, can each of them describe their mask, please? Yeah. Okay.
Everyone just pointed to their face.
It looks like a goddamn bard's mask.
It's in. If I was rolling inside check on each mask, is there a indication of how your specific mask relates to you as a human, as a person? Or is it just a random choice?
It matches the dress.
I suppose that would be the result of the inside check. Right?
It was acquired from the Bell's private collection of very expensive items, so it's probably worth a couple of grand.
Fucking how much shit did you steal from that house, my guy?
A lot.
I'm the rogue.
I thing?
I mean, I got the chalice from the palace, which was the important part in the first place, and I got a flagon with a dragon as well that I've just stolen from this place. So it's great, simply marvelous.
I think what you could glean, I suppose, is because the mask was provided for her, but was set to complement her, and because something you don't know about her relationship with the Chords Edge, that there is like this familiarity with the decorum, and that the mask itself you can see through, but it still obscures.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't know, if you didn't know she was in attendance, you wouldn't know that she's here. It's very much that I will hide directly in front of you, and you will die before you ever know it was me.
Hiding in plain sight.
One hot.
Hey, do you want to re-roll that D10?
Yeah, 2 because I've literally said and done the same thing. I will be, and
you drunk rolled it the other day and said it was great, but
it wasn't great. This was a 5 though. Sorry.
Hey,
we're stepping up in the world.
It's getting better. It is. Here's the thing about the masquerade. Your choice of mask offers more of an insight as to your vulnerabilities and strengths than the version of you that you present without the mask.
This isn't a philosophical lesson, Velendar. This is about survival. We are on the run from your mother. Any moment that we are dallying around, you should be obscured.
Hakari reacting like that, also not wearing a mask, is the best thing I've ever seen.
I don't think I haven't looked at you either. You haven't got a pass. The only reason why I'm not yelling at you is because you haven't done anything stupid. Yeah.
I mean, look, I wasn't there when they were, in the presence of the city where the queen got killed. I came in afterwards. But yeah, good point. I didn't think about the fact that...
Of that, then I guess at least you're absolved. So thank you for that.
I got you. No worries.
Absolved.
Like, forget it. In one moment, she'll step up and stride directly towards you, pull the mask off of her own face, and slide it directly over yours. And as she does this, as the mask goes over your face, a mask manifests on her own that is of a different ilk, and I'm casting Disguise Self.
Hot.
Hang on, who are you putting the mask onto? Hakari or... Okay, great.
Listen, I understand that you're good at your job. So am I. So at least, be smart. Yes, we're amongst your peers, but we don't know what the fuck is around the corner, and we need to be out of here expeditiously.
As you say that, is when Mother Sarah approaches.
Good evening.
With Aurelia, and mentions that there's someone that she would like you to meet. She leaves Aurelia in your presence before leaving, to which Aurelia takes her time introducing herself to each of you, and then referring to her friend Tybella, who stands speaking on the balcony to Kaelin.
And Aurelia didn't offer an answer.
So repeat the question for me.
What exactly, then, is the nature of the friendship you have with Tybella, the Witch's Queen?
Let's just say we go way back.
Velendar will, I guess, turn first to... We'll direct a look at... I'm going to say probably Marcus and Alicia. And everything about this look is... Marcus will probably be able to clock it the most, because he will have seen this, I guess, in the past. Alicia, give it a red hot go, will be look the fuck into that, and then he will make a beeline for Tybella.
As you do, can I get you to make a dexterity or strength check, please?
You can. I'd love to know why.
As Aurelia reaches out and attempts to grasp your shirt to stop you from leaving.
My shirt?
Mm-hmm.
Incredible. Gold. The Velendar one, where is it? That's a nat one.
Oh! Rippage.
This hand, this ring that you have seen before, that has pierced Tybella, on her finger, grasping at your shirt, holding you in place real strong, because she's not grabbing you, she's only grabbing your shirt, but you can't move.
And so to be clear, Aurelia is the name of the person who bears a striking familiarity to Iosefka, correct?
And as she grabs your shirt, she says, "Do we really want to do this here?"
When you're at the party, it is customary to excuse yourself before you go. I think it's just a matter of politeness.
Alicia, can you describe what you look like right now, please?
I mean, it's just her in the Chords Edge attire that she was given.
Mm-hmm. Because you've disguised self now, right?
No, I look exactly the same. It's
Just
just
with
the mask is
mask.
different.
Yeah.
So I gave Velendar my physical mask that was given to me, and I
Okay.
have created a new one over my face. It's probably a botch job. Like, it's not like super detailed or anything. It is just a basic ass mask because I don't have the time to do. It's a quick job. Like, I don't got time to make it super frilly or anything.
To which you would see her head turn towards you and say, "Interesting."
Oh, pray tell what?
It's been a while.
Been a while since.
There's like a flash, like almost like a shift in time. This like puff of almost shadow that is so slight that you could only see it if you were standing directly in front of her. Where this kind of facade just momentarily drops and you see the face of Iosefka before it shifts back into this form. Just a literal shift in time.
I say again. For what exactly? Attempting to completely ignore what I have just seen.
Yeah, cool. Can you roll deception for me?
Sure. At the same time, in Velendar's head, don't do anything fucking stupid.
I get to respond to that.
Can we roll for a stupid initiative at some point, DM? Because it's coming.
Was that a yes?
You can respond, yes. What was I rolling, sorry? Deception?
Yeah.
I have a -2 in that bitch. That's a 14?
With the natural 12 plus the stupid that exists, you can tell she does not believe you. It's like this narrowing of the eyes that you just even momentarily, because she's subtle.
At that, I feel like Velendar would see this. as he's very perceptive. The tattoo on her left arm would begin to emanate a smoke, a shadow. Do you really want to do this here? No.
Ladies, ladies, ladies. We're at a fabulous masquerade ball, and this is an opportunity to talk amicably over some fine refreshments here. Let us just take a moment, a pause, say, for example, and then discuss in a slightly... And Mother, thank you for this wonderful introduction.
Mother is not there. She's gone.
Oh, sorry. I thought she was... Yeah, okay.
No,
Gone in what sense?
Can't see her.
Okay. Thank you for such a... It's a pleasure. Maybe just speak somewhere slightly, you know, less central, but slightly more populated with fine wine to drink.
No.
Thought
But
you might say that.
I leave you with this gift. She gestures back up to Tybella. And as she does, this smoke curls around her. And you watch as her form changes to Iosefka once more. And then she disappears.
Fuck you! There was a whole message that I had secretly in my head that I haven't had a chance to respond to yet.
And
Sorry, baby girl.
Yeah.
Shouldn't
Turn
sit
around.
on shit.
Is anyone paying attention?
Fuck off, Promethean! Get out of here! Go away!
Fuck you!
Children.
As this tension kind of continues, the smoke that is pouring or has like started seeping out of Alicia's arm is starting to fully engulf her arm and is like visual, like anybody who is in the room now would be able to see this.
Which
Is anyone
weirdly,
taking notice
no
of that?
one super reacts to.
I'm gonna say there's got to be some kind of code word, secret symbol, etc. at a Chords Edge event for holy fuck, we're all in danger of immediately dying.
Hopefully it's pineapple.
You would know that there usually is, but it changes per event.
Yeah.
Because to use the same word
It's dumb.
would be fucking stupid.
Okay. I'm here. I would have found out what the fucking thing was, surely.
Except you didn't.
You are amongst those that would see you dethroned from your fucking tirade. Should you choose this, it will not end well for you.
Who are you
That I
saying
can
this to?
guarantee. Person direct is Iosefka gone?
Yeah, she...
Oh,
bounced
she's
out.
like straight up gone. Okay, I thought that was just
gone.
Tybella.
No. Tybella's still there.
Okay.
Iosefka is gone, but
Okay.
you can
My
say that
misunderstanding.
kind of as she disappears, should you wish to.
Right.
Tybella is still there.
Ladies and-
Kaylin leaves her and she stands up on the balcony sipping at a glass of wine. She lays eyes on all of you. This is real blank expression. But if Marcus, if you wave, she will make her way down.
Yeah.
What are you guys doing in the meantime?
It's Kralis.
Can't see him.
Given what's Scarlet's reaction? So Scarlet, what are you doing in this moment before Marcus does what Marcus invariably is going to go horribly wrong with? So Scarlet, what are you doing in this moment?
So Scarlet wouldn't really have reacted to the Iosefka thing. She knows what happened, but she was also in the cart for most of it. But she'd be confused by the presence of Tybella, given the message she got from Jonan.
Mm-hmm.
So she would just kind of have a bit of a puzzled look on her face.
Marcus then quickly looks to Hakari. Hakari, what are you doing? You're a man of action when it's needed. What's the stance? What's Hakari's body language doing?
Since he saw Iosefka again, he's simply just like watching for the triggers of each of the flighty party members. Not flighty, but specifically Velendar. And when the smoke started billowing from Alicia, I'm scanning, man, to see if anyone cared that she disappears, for one. Two, I'm wanting to see where was it Aris? Aris?
Aries.
Wherever
Think
he's
about
gone.
like Ariana Grande, but
Yeah, I did. And then I wrote
simplified
it
to
down wrong.
Aries.
My bad. He's gone, right? Is he still here?
He's around, yeah.
Okay. What's he doing?
At this point in time, he is fucking having a conversation to some random girl, drink in hand.
Is he bombing it?
Let's find out.
Okay.
Hakari
No
goes up and puts them in the
No.
Oh.
He's smooth as fuck in this moment.
Can I catch his eyes at all?
You can certainly try.
I'm going to use my control elements a little bit and just force a bit of wind, just to like blow hair in front of his eye.
Yeah, and he looks in your direction.
I'll just give him like a good job. Well done.
And as Hakari's doing whatever, bro stuff with that one, Marcus says, just one thing with the shitting green is he's waving towards Tybella. Anyone seen Delphine? Seem to have lost track of our friend. Anyone? Delphine?
Could everyone roll perception for me, please? And also, while you're all rolling, All Things Fantasy, thanks so much for the raid. Thanks for hanging out. If it's your first time here, hey, I'm Emily. I'm the producer, GM, Chief Executive, Thirstmaster here at Hexes and Vexes, where we play D&D and we do games and we rate hot things on the internet. And we do other stuff too. Thanks so much for hanging out. Tell us how your stream went and what you were up to. I'm joined by a fuck ton of really cool people tonight, who are all fucking legends in the gaming, TTRPG, just community in general. So please check them all out. They're all fucking wonderful human beings. And
all of whom are joined by a fuck of a DM who has just absolutely screwed us.
Yuck.
In a number of ways.
Yeah, look, hey.
I got a 20, a nat 20 for a 29.
Delphine may as well not exist. She's not here.
At 29. 23, I'm assuming, reveals nothing more than that then.
No Delphine.
I got 23, but I'm assuming it's the same
No
at this
Delphine.
point.
Did she go back to her room?
When was the last time we saw her?
When I handed her off to Caitlin.
Was that? Oh no.
So we're missing Delphine.
Alicia is still emanating shadow from her arm and staring directly at Tybella.
Okay. Is that normal? Are you going to do something? Because I'm going to do something. Alicia, just trying to get a sense of what that is.
I would like to insight the fucking room, if I could.
The room, yeah? Are you looking for
they have
anything
all just
specifically?
witnessed this bitch do this fuckery shit, and nothing has changed.
And what you'll notice, just from a perception level, knowing like your perception, and make your insight check, is that it wasn't like the entire room stopped and stared, right?
25. Fuck me, I can't
Fucking
roll low today.
Excellent. From a perception level, before we kind of go into like the insight side of things, it's not like the entire room stopped and stared when this happened. This isn't like Agora, where magic is outlawed or anything like that. So like displays of magic exist. Insight wise, there's a couple of people nearby, no one like that has any significant like displays of symbolism or anything like that look like they are like, you know, entwined with Iosefka and the Shadowbinders specifically, that looked either impressed or frightened. The emotions, you know, they can be close sometimes. Some of them impressed, for sure. But not from we idolize this woman impressed. From like a, shit, that was cool.
It was more of a insight in the sense of, do I get the feeling that they're just okay with Iosefka being?
Yes. But with the role you've made, there is a recognition that it doesn't feel like they're looking at Iosefka of the Shadowbinders.
Okay. Quietly, we need to go now. And in Velendar's head, I'm gonna, to everybody, sequentially, the same message will be relayed over and over. She has infiltrated the Chords Edge. We are not safe here. We need to leave. I don't know of Tybella's involvement, but we cannot stay. We need to go now.
I'm gonna roll this back a bit. I still have a response to the initial message.
Yes, you did.
What was the initial message?
Don't do anything stupid.
Yeah, okay. That was too early. And that's a new message?
This is a new one.
Okay, great. Velendar's response to that will be, inform Mother Syra that the Shadowbinders were here. And then, as a bonus action, he is going to, for the
We're not
first
an
time...
initiative, so it's fine.
Doesn't matter. He's for the first time going to make use of an ability that the Venom Lace Dagger gives him. And he will become heavily obscured for the next 3 minutes.
Okay.
And he's going to drop in a fucking stealth mode, piling his normal fucking hide in plain sight on top of the ability that this fancy new dagger gives him, and he is going to attempt to fucking vanish.
Okay.
As the message comes through, Marcus is like, detect magic. What's Tybella got on her? She comes towards us. Has she got any level of magic on her whatsoever that is possessing her mind? We've seen a couple of mind control stuff.
Before that,
You're good.
she has an opportunity to actually arrive in front of you. As Velendar, you're disappearing.
Yeah.
And Velendar, as you're obscuring yourself, you see Tybella arrive. And she approaches you, Marcus. Hi. Do we know each other?
Intimately, one would say, my dear. Intimately.
Oh, you don't...
I breathe life into you.
Don't really seem like my type.
Not really types, more spiritually connections. Any recognition of any of us whatsoever, DM, I'm inciting the bejesus out of this woman.
Go for it.
Given the last message that I got from Tybella, this is fucking weird.
Yeah.
Same shit. I'm gonna incite the fuck out of
Go
this
for it.
bitch. Do I?
Yeah.
Can I leverage for
You get
advantage?
advantage.
Here? 'Cause this is
yeah,
fucking
you do.
weird. All
yeah,
right, cool.
because she very much made it clear to you that she didn't want to be seen again.
22.
Yeah.
A 6 and a 16. So.
Oh yeah, no, I got an 8.
Marcus, Tybella,
Yeah.
she's there.
She was always like that. Has she got a dagger on her?
She
by any
also
chance?
looks real happy to be there. No dagger that you can see. To you, Alicia, she genuinely seems like she doesn't recognize you guys at all.
So, my dear, let me just show you a little trick. And I
Into
take her palm.
Marcus's head. That's not Tybella.
Marcus offers to take Tybella's hand.
She does.
Sec magic.
Yeah. And in this moment, there is almost a signature of an ancient magic that you can't determine what it is, but it exists.
For the record, is it similarly flavored to Tybella's ancient magic that she used to disguise herself?
No.
And Tybella, you may not remember us, but you are like a living memory to us, Tybella. And you will see much more clearly once I just observe you through this. And Marcus pulls out a monocle, the lens of the forgotten, and casts Dispel Magic on Tybella.
Okay.
Any effect?
Make a perception check for me.
Sure. Because I've been doing so well with dice. Oh, there we go. That's better. 16.
As you cast this spell using the monocle, there is in your periphery a puff of shadow. And you feel the spell attempt to take hold, but feel as though it's being countered.
With detect magic up, any location
Your
clear.
left,
Yeah.
at least 30 feet.
Yep. Immediately look in that direction.
Nothing there.
Well, this is wildly delightful. Would you like to come with us for a bit of a trip?
I don't really know you, so,
Really? No memory whatsoever of this luscious face, this body, this navel, for example. This neck that you so used to love to adorn with a knife.
That doesn't sound like me at all.
Did you get your ring back by any chance?
Ring?
You lost a ring. Caius. Ring a bell?
What do you know of Caius?
What do you know of Caius? Riley, a very good friend of yours.
Riley?
Riley.
No, last I heard from Caius, he was out on a trip. He'll be coming back soon.
And at that, Marcus casts a look over to Hakari, and then gives you the Roger Moore eyebrow, which doesn't work because he's wearing a goddamn mask.
Also, I'm so sorry. I don't think I've met the rest of you. Tybella, and she will extend her hand first to you, Alicia. Oh, you're mute. No, your sound just dropped out for a second.
Okay.
Sorry.
Alicia will look at the hand, look back at who she, in her mind, knows is not Tybella. And I will immediately cast darkness on the floor right beneath me.
Okay. Great.
What are you casting? What was that?
Darkness.
My old friend.
And in the smoke cloud, I will immediately dip, and activate Pass Without a Trace.
Yep.
To run to Mother Syra.
Who is not anywhere you can see.
This was a thing, she's disappeared. We heard that before.
No, Mother Syra didn't disappear. She's just got. She left.
I'm just taking off in any direction that she could be, anywhere that we might have seen her or anything of the like.
Okay. The closest that you would recognize of like, she dipped off to your like right, so you could dip off that way. You don't necessarily find her, but you dip off that way. Don't feel like you've been spotted. You hear a gasp from multiple people as this darkness just encases all of you.
Anything from me?
Yeah, well, it's magical darkness, so no one can see through it unless you've got true sight.
If only Iosefka was here at this time, she'd be so useful at this stage. But no, bloody women, leave me alone at this stage.
I do have a really quick question. Velendar, you activated the dagger when inconspicuous, basically. Where did you go?
Velendar is going to do a run of the room.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to be looking for any indication that Iosefka is still actually here.
Cool. Roll a perception check at disadvantage.
Disadvantage?
Yeah.
I feel like that's unfair.
You literally watched her disappear in smoke. I don't think that's unfair.
Yeah, and then I also disappeared. So, whatever.
That's not how that works, but yeah, sure.
Okay, sure. 11 and 7, so was that 18?
Can't see her anywhere.
Okay. That's his first thing, is she's disappeared. His immediate concern is finding where she is. And that will be step 1 in the 3 minutes that he has. Heavily obscured with advantage on stealth from this fucking thing.
Yeah. What is your stealth, by the way?
The stealth roll?
Mm-hmm. At advantage?
1 moment. Not quite enough. 20, so it's 19 and 10, so that's 29. Wait, do I get the benefits of the Pass Without Trace now as well?
If you are within 30 feet of Alicia, then yes. Which would be a 39.
Let's call that a 39 on stealth.
Cool. No one fucking sees you at all.
Also, hi, Cloud. How you doing?
Oh, hey, Cloud Kill Connor. Thanks for the raid. Hey, thanks for hanging out. If you don't know who Cloud Kill Connor is, then
You're wrong.
You should go check him out. He's also going to be joining us. He's also going to be joining us on the PAX stage this year, which is going to be a ton of fun. Hello, sounds like adventure. Oh my god. Hi.
Sounds like adventure, but not allowed to mention bananas.
Yeah, banana. I have banana phobia.
It's the lines and veils thing. Don't mention it.
No, it's not lines and veils. I just don't like seeing them in my life. Anyway, it's a life and veil. Anyway, moving on. Scarlet, what are you doing in this moment?
She is going to try and remember where the wall is and just back up slowly to the wall because she can't see anything.
Mm-hmm.
She's got dark vision, but it's magical darkness.
Mm.
So she's basically going to shift herself backwards towards where the wall is.
Yeah.
In the hopes of basically obtaining an advantageous position.
If you're taking the time to do it rather than doing it at haste, like speed, then you can do so easily enough. And kind of as you leave this magical darkness. People are definitely like put off by this, and you notice as people are kind of making their way towards the exit, this evidently uncomfortable by it. It's not mass panic and hysteria, but it's definitely discomfort.
Is everyone leaving or just
a good batch of people? Not everyone. And you know that you can still hear music, so you know Danella is still playing.
She's going to be torn in which direction to go. She doesn't really know where the others went. She does trust in their capability. So she's going to go closer towards the stage because that's the person she would potentially want to protect in her mind that isn't as capable.
And like as you do, you manage to catch sight of her, and she definitely looks concerned and worried. Requires no insight check, but she's holding it together. She's very composed. And she's professional. You know this about her. But there's like an element that you, having known her quite well, where there's some fear there. Hakari, what are you doing?
I think he is just scanning, right? Scanning the room. This is too reminiscent of, let's just flying some flags for him. Like the last time we saw this person in this state was like, they just vanished, right? And I think there's a bit of fear as well from like the shadow going up that I'm going to get stabbed again. And then I'm just going to get fucking teleported away. I'm going to wake up with some other god's chain around my neck. So I think...
Leave the darkness?
No. I think first what he's going to do is like place his hand on the ground. And Hakari's going to like do a bit of mold earth.
Ooh, okay.
But what I'm doing is sort of like creating a gauntlet of stone around my hand. And then I'm going to shift my other hand across. I'm going to try and, if you'll allow me to, I don't know, disadvantage perception check. I want to try and find Marcus.
He was standing literally to your left.
Yeah.
Scarlet was to his right, and you to his left. So
Yeah.
Hand on leg, I guess. I don't know, man. How
Hand on leg? Yep, beautiful. It's a thigh grab.
Feels like Marcus's thigh. All right.
And
I'll move.
moisture. It's the milk. Yes.
It's a man who bathes in milk. And then I'll be like, I'll pull myself up to him and be like, Marcus, what's the move here? What are we doing?
We don't leave those that we protect, Hakari. And I'm still holding on to Tybella's hand, I hope, in this darkness.
You are?
How she reacted, because the old Tybella would have a particular approach. How's the new Tybella doing?
Fear. You feel her kind of jerk back. Not to try and necessarily be like, ew, gross, Marcus. It's more like, whoa, I've just been erupted in darkness and I need to protect myself. Like, that's what it is.
In a weird kind of like spin a dial, play stretchy games, Marcus is going to reach out and try and grab Tybella's hand again. With Hakari holding onto his leg.
She never lets go of your hand.
Yeah.
Your hand just gets jerked back with her.
Yeah, it's you need to trust me. You trusted me before with your very life, even though you don't remember it. Please come with me. It's the safest thing for you.
As we kind of get through everything that you're all doing, there is this slight click sound that echoes through this ballroom, and Alicia, you watch as the smoke or the darkness dissipates completely. Dispelled. Hey Andy, thank you so much for the raid. Hope you had a wonderful stream. Hey, thanks for hanging out. We're in a real tense moment. We're going to keep going. If you need to raid and run, do it.
Darkness dissipates, DM. What? And I've got Hakari in a ditch, Marcus holding Tybella, and can I see Scarlet?
Yeah, easily enough.
And as soon as Scarlet sees you guys, you can see that she's torn. It's like, do I leave here? Do I go back to you guys? Do I stay here? Like it is that kind of looking back and forth.
And again, is Scarlet making a beeline towards the singer that Marcus has seen her being engaged with beforehand? Is that where you were going?
Yes.
Yeah. Marcus waves at you to do that. Literally waves at you to do that.
Can't see Velendar.
Yeah,
Alicia,
sure,
are you trying? You're trying to be stealthy, so it would be a fucking struggle to see.
No, there's 100 people in this room. I'm not going to catch any of them. My incredible perception of +3 is going to bound to get someone one day when they, natural 15 themselves. But trusting the process, which we don't have one, Hakari, let's find an exit with Tybella here. You need to trust us, Tybella.
You hear as the music starts louder again, and people begin to start just dancing.
Yeah.
Like nothing ever happened.
Yep.
Despite the darkness in the middle of the room.
It's gone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which, speaking of Velendar, what are you doing?
So I haven't been able to find any indication of Iosefka's existence.
No.
Having rolled a 26 on perception for this conversation with Tybella. And feeling deep within my bones that this is absolutely Tybella. Velendar is convinced that something is very, very wrong. He will super stealthily, with the roll of 39, sidle up next to Tybella, whisper in her ear, "I'm so sorry," and stab her with the venom-laced dagger. Non-fatally. She will need to make a DC 14 Constitution saving throw at disadvantage or become paralyzed.
Okay. Let me... While I'm getting her character sheet, because I didn't expect that to happen. Alicia, what are you doing?
Wait, before we get into that, I want to know how confidently Emily told me. I have a plan for every fucking possible thing that you could possibly do in this fucking masquerade ball. And I was
didn't
like,
expect this.
I can do a bunch of fucked up shit. And I feel like this is maybe the one thing that I could possibly do that she wasn't prepared for.
What's the save?
I'm hoping Alicia's
DC
on the other
14
side,
at
stabbing Tybella
disadvantage.
as well.
At disadvantage? That's fine. Okay. Good to know. Alicia.
I am frantically searching for Mother Syra. I'm combing through all of the Chords Edge, looking for this individual, and if I cannot find her, immediately returning to the room that we were given and getting all of our stuff and bringing it back.
As you can't see Mother Syra, you beeline towards your room and are intercepted by Kralis, who just places, not aggressively, just gently places a hand on your shoulder and says, "What's the rush? And also, what is this all about?"
Shadowbinders have infiltrated the Chords Edge. This place is not safe for anyone here. We need to leave. Now.
Shadowbinders?
And if you're smart...
They're here.
Yes.
Good to know.
And if permitted, we'll backhand the hand off of her shoulder and
Yeah.
continue to move towards the room.
He lets you and doesn't feel like it's an aggressive move. As you make your way towards the room. Promethean. Tybella succeeds on the Constitution save.
Fuck you.
With a natural 13 plus her modifier.
Is that with disadvantage?
Yeah.
Fuck, dude, that's crazy.
Well, I rolled a natural 13 and a natural 18, so...
Sheesh.
But you still get to stab her, like...
But specifically being non-fatal damage.
Yeah, but you're gonna
Don't think it
fucking
matters.
stab her, like...
This is true.
Yeah. To which she's holding the hand of Marcus. She feels this dagger. Yeah, roll damage for me.
Do I have to though?
Yeah.
Roll the tiniest.
Where are you stabbing her?
The tiniest
In the back.
D4, the tiniest D4 that I have.
Yeah.
No, it'd be real comfortable under the rib stab.
Oh yeah, so comfortable.
But absolutely and intentionally missing every vital organ in her entire body.
Cool.
I mean, as an assassin, you would be able to do that, right?
Correct.
Like, yeah.
It's 11.
11 points of damage?
Yes.
Okay. You pierce this dagger underneath her ribs. Marcus, you holding her hand, you feel this, like, you feel when someone loses balance and, like, you hear this, like, deep kind of gasp in of air. Doing this, Velendar, you're not visible or anything, as like you. It's not like you're invisible becoming visible, sort of thing.
Fuck! I'm an assassin. Give me a minute. I need to check some stuff.
Oh yeah,
Sneak attack.
You've got to add sneak attack,
buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't matter how non-lethally you stab a bitch with a knife.
Yeah. I just sneak attack.
Don't worry, Hakari. This will be fine.
Yeah,
No blood will be shed in this time.
And another 10.
So unlethal. We'll be fine.
Okay.
We'll get out.
Not finished.
He hasn't finished. He's gonna go because he gets an auto crit because he's an idiot.
This will be fine so long as Velendar doesn't stab Tybella. It's okay. Any other situation.
Correct. So as an assassin, because she hasn't taken a turn in combat, it's an auto crit.
Yeah. So do you know how that works?
I can't remember what your rules are on crits and on.
So you're gonna double the
afraid.
dice.
Double the dice?
Not the amount of dice, but the value. So you rolled an 11, and then you rolled a 10.
Correct.
Which is 22, which becomes 44 points of damage.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then the 10 on the 10 as well for the sneak attack as well.
Oh yeah, no, that was all combined.
Yeah, good. Okay,
So it's
good.
44 total.
Hey, you did real good, Emily maths. Well done.
Thanks.
Except that 11 and 10 is 21, not 22.
Okay, well then I gained 2 hit points back. Yay me.
Emily maths.
Yeah, motherfucker. And then so you stab her with brute fucking force.
No, just one real slow organ.
It is the
dodging
slowness.
Stab.
It's the slowness that makes it as painful as it is.
It's kind of hot, is what I'm feeling.
It's not, because you're stabbing someone. And as you do, Marcus, you hear this kind of sharp inhale. Hakari, you see this too, standing right next to Marcus. And Tybella kind of like clutches at this place where this dagger is now, her hand kind of around the dagger, and holds on to herself. And you watch as she looks in your direction, Velendar, and you can tell that she sees you, despite how stealthy you're being. And she looks at you, and she looks at the blood kind of pooling on her dress, holds up her hand, looks at the blood, and then looks back up at you and she says, "Huh, you kind of remind me of someone." And then she just collapses, goes unconscious.
Perfect.
Heroically, can Marcus get Hakari to catch her? Because I'm shit at that sort of stuff.
Yeah, I'll swing in and.
So I'll just
scoop her back
literally
in.
lean her towards Hakari. It'll be like, "Hey, catch Hakari."
You're gonna just try and catch her?
Well, no, because there's no, because we've been down this before. So if Hakari's standing behind Marcus is
Oh,
going to
great.
literally just kind of pass it, literally as she
Pass
starts
her across.
Yeah, this outfit costs a fortune.
Great.
I'm not getting blood in it again.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, it happens.
Hang on a minute. She's unconscious.
Mm-hmm.
And we're not in combat.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna stab her again.
I just fucking fixed her. Just to be clear.
It's an auto
If he
crit.
takes his action before we do anything, let us know where he gets to, DM.
Non-fatal. Non-fatal.
You're stabbing her! How are you
I can choose to do non-fatal fucking damage with any attack that I do, as can any of us. This is how
It's
the
gonna
rules
be
of
an
the game
auto
work.
crit, is what I'm gonna say.
Great. She's gonna roll the DC 14 Constitution save.
She's
again
not, she's gonna fail.
at disadvantage. Great.
She's
then
gonna be
fucking-
paralyzed.
Then she's paralyzed.
Yeah.
At which point, Velendar will probably move. Still obscured. Up against, I'm going to say Hakari. And in his ear, whisper, "Get her out of here. Lock her down. Keep her safe."
Done. Do you have a safe house? Is there somewhere to go?
You all watched Alicia run back towards your room.
I'm assuming we're getting like the absolute fuck out of Dodge here. Like, I'm not gonna know anywhere, am I?
You know where you came from. Like, you can make your way back to your room pretty easily.
I mean, but the room's still within the Chords Edge, is it not?
Yeah, but not in this building. You're aware
Mm.
that you went to a separate building to get here.
It's a different location.
All right. Marcus, it's time to go, I guess. Scarlet.
Promethean, I'm also going to need you to roll your damage, and you can just send it to me. That's fine.
Yeah. DM, just again, just for stealth doesn't mean invisibility, but he's got shadow. Do we know it's Velendar that's shanked her? Like,
Oh,
in any
yeah.
shape or-
He fucking stabbed her, and he's standing right next to you.
Okay, that's okay. So
I rolled a 39 stealth.
That's great. You stabbed someone in the ribs.
And I'm heavily obscured.
Yeah, but you also stabbed someone in the ribs, baby girl.
Okay. Is she bleeding profusely?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, healing word on her immediately so she doesn't
She's
freaking
bleeding
die.
profusely. She just
Healing
doesn't look
word
like she's going to die.
as she goes through. Marcus says, breathe. Cast healing word on her. She hopefully is not dead. And
What's your
looks like
damage first, Promethean, please?
Yeah,
I rolled a 1 on the D4.
Keeping in mind that it is
correct.
crit, so that's
Yeah.
2.
Hang on, so that's a 9, which makes it an 18, and then wait, sneak attack again.
You don't double the modifier, just the dice.
Okay. In
Technically,
which case,
you would get sneak attack again because the target is unconscious.
in which case, so 10 for just the dagger's damage.
Unless it's in the same combat round, and then he doesn't only get sneak attack once. Stop trying to kill my bloody NPC I've just bloody fixed.
We're not technically in combat. Also,
We're
this
not.
NPC, I have shared her actual life. I don't want her dead.
Wow, you're doing a real good job at proving that.
Again, non-fatal damage.
Just a non-fatal stabbing.
Just a sexy little non-fatal stabbing. So what did I say? So 2 and the plus 8. Which is 10.
That's already done.
8. 10. 12. This is 24 for the sneak attack damage then.
Yeah, she's looking real rough.
34.
Yep, she's looking real fucking rough.
She's also paralyzed.
Yeah. So she can't do anything about the fact that she's bleeding. Yeah. Alicia. Actually, just before I get to you, Scarlet, are you following with the rest of the group? What's your plan?
Probably will be following with the rest of the group in case we have
Danella is playing and singing and still looking as though party ongoing.
She'll glance back to see if she can catch the eye just to do like the sort of face signal. And then she will casually make her way after the party.
You'll hear in your mind from Danella, I'll see you soon.
And I'll know that I can reply to that, can't I?
Correct.
Yep. I'll meet you at the inn if I can.
You see like a smile as you make your way out. All of you now making your way out of this building. Alicia, you arrive first back to the Chords Edge. Back to the room, beginning to rapidly gather your things.
Just getting there is just checking to see if there's anything out of place. I am in full survival mode essentially at this point, so I am grabbing only the essentials, and maintaining the pass without a trace, attempting to sneak my way out of this space.
Make an investigation check for me first, please.
Sure. 15?
15. Looking around the room, it doesn't look like anyone's come in and ransacked it or like done anything that would lead to suspicion. There are definitely some things that feel like they are tidier in the room. It feels, however, almost like housekeeping. There is, I guess the unsettling nature to it is that it's evident that all of your belongings, like packs and stuff like that, have definitely been picked up and moved. But looking at them and through them, it doesn't feel like there's anything immediately missing.
Okay. Just throwing the entirety of the outfit that she was given off and putting on her own clothes to help assist in her natural proclivities of subterfuge and shit. Gonna grab everything that I can physically carry and bring all of it with me back to where we were. And when I arrive, I arrive.
Okay. Good to know. I'm just going to send you a thing real quick. Cool. It's gonna be fine. As you do so, the rest of you making your way back, Marcus and Hakari in the lead. Velendar, are you directly with them, after them? Are you hanging back? What's your play?
Velendar will squeeze out as much of the 3 minutes of heavily obscured as he has so the point of putting Tybella out, so she's paralyzed at this point after let's say, how long is a typical combat? Shut up. How much time has passed do we think in that amount of time before she's down?
A minute.
Okay, so he's got 2 minutes left.
Yeah.
He's going to spend that 2 minutes casing the room. 1, continuing to look for any sign of Iosefka still being here. 2, looking for any sign of anyone else in this room who's reacting in an interesting way to Tybella falling paralyzed and effectively unconscious.
Cool. Make an investigation check for me.
17 on the die. Making it a 22.
Okay. There are definitely people that react to Tybella being paralyzed. Like, you've paralyzed someone in broad, not daylight, but like, yeah, people react. Yep. As for Iosefka, nothing in this room. For all intensive purposes, it's almost like the incident didn't happen, aside from some of the reactions of people to the paralysis. It's gone back to merriment.
And some other Syra's MIA.
Gone. Kaylin's gone.
Kaylin's MIA. Delphine's MIA.
Mm-hmm.
It's only Kralis in the room.
Mm-hmm. Who looks like now he's scanning the room.
Good. Fuck. Velendar then. He's 39 on stealth.
Fuck, you're gonna do some stupid shit. I can feel it.
Will
Tell me.
approach Kralis from behind.
Oh, fucking hell. Yep.
Congratulations, you let the fucking Shadowbinders in here.
So, Alicia just told me, what do you think I'm looking for?
Find her.
She's not here. If she was, I could sense her.
Trace her back. How did she get here in the first place?
I'll work on it. Havia.
Not good enough.
Do better, then.
Fuck you. You do better. Is it not your fucking job to keep the people here safe?
Did you not fail at keeping the people you protect safe twice?
They're still alive.
Not all of them, Velendar. Get out. Do it yourself. I've got this handled. You handle your party.
Do you? Then where's the fucking Threadkeeper?
Not here.
That does not answer my question.
She's back at the hideout.
And I assume I would know what he means by the hideout.
Where you came from.
Excellent. literally all I need to know.
Talk to me like that again. I'll kill you before you take a second breath.
Let someone who killed one of my friends into my presence again, and I will spill every drop of your blood before you can even recognize I'm in the room.
Thank you for reaffirming I've made the correct decision.
Velendar's not going to respond to that, and will, ignoring the rest of the party, head back to the hideout, and he's going to try and get to Mother Syra as fast as possible.
Which is where... Well, you're all actually going to the same place, so you're already there.
But I was going to be heading back.
Oh, yeah.
I'm grabbing our shit
You
and
are.
I'm heading back.
Yeah, so you're kind of both heading towards each other. Before that happens, D20. Make a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
Yeah, I'm really good at that. That's a natural one, DM.
Okay. Fuck, okay. Appearing out of shadow before you, you see no disguise. Iosefka of the Shadowbinders. You watch familiar as this ring on her finger pierces your throat. Go on.
Because my DM very generously gave me inspiration, can I re-roll that roll, please?
You may.
Cheers. Not that it's going to really help, but it makes me feel better about myself. That is a 16, which still fails.
Does.
Yep. Worth a try.
This ring piercing your throat, you just hear her say, "That's mine." Pointing at Tybella. Not that you're holding her, but you go paralyzed. As before anyone can do anything else, both Tybella and Iosefka disappear in shadow.
Fuck you piece of shit human being.
Marcus, hit the deck. Unable to move or talk.
DM, did I see, I know where we're heading to, right?
Oh yeah, you came from there, so yeah.
If I can, Hakari's going to immediately, seeing Tybella disappear, swing his foot across the ground, and then I'm going to use my Way of the Elements to cast Levitate on Marcus. Looking at Scarlet, I think it's time to show me how quick you can move. Let's get out of here. And with Levitate on him, I'm going to dash, pushing him all the way the fuck out of here to get back to safety with this.
As you do, you, Scarlet, and Marcus heading back towards the hideout. Alicia reapproaching. You see them first, Alicia, and then Velendar bringing up the rear. You all kind of rejoin together.
Carrying all of your guys' stuff, I will throw it to you respectively. Now, Docs, we're gone.
Agreed.
We were never here, we're gone.
Where's Velendar? Is he?
Yeah.
Hey.
So Marcus is being levitated currently?
Yeah.
Yeah, dog.
Where the fuck is Tybella?
The Dark God got her. We need to get out of here. This is a later problem, my friend.
was the entire point. I needed her.
We didn't have a choice. She appeared.
That wasn't her.
It fucking was her, Alicia.
The last thing she said to me was she was disappearing. That she wanted all of you to think that she hated you, that she didn't want anything to do with you, and that was not her.
Alicia, I promise you, I know it. I don't know how I know it, but I know it deep in my bones. That was Tybella.
Whoever that may have been, it's the ship of Theseus. That is not the same person. So respectfully, no. We need to go. This is not a matter for now. We need to go.
Before you say anything else, Mother Sarah approaches with Kaylin and Kralis, all three of them approaching you. Mother approaches you, Velendar, placing a hand just on your chest. Breathe. It will all be okay.
In what way?
Well, I know not about your dealings with the Shadowbinders. And I assure you, Javier, that they were not intentionally let into this ball. Had I personally have known, they would never have been there.
The entire outfit is compromised.
You're right.
And who is responsible for the invitation lists to this little soiree?
Me. You know this.
Did she slip through?
She was very convincing.
You let her in?
Did not know that she was Iosefka. But yes, I did.
I urge again. We need to go. Marcus?
Kaylin steps up at this point. He says, "Go. Seems you might be forgetting something." No, not a clue.
Forgetting what?
Interesting terminology you use there, Alicia. Think what you might mean is who.
I'm gonna roll an insight check first. On Syra's response. With an 18, making it a 25.
Cool, calm, collected, in control.
Kaylin's then is a 10, which just makes that a 17.
You don't need to re-roll. You can use the same insight roll when you're doing the scan of the people.
Yep. And I'm
Cocky.
specifically looking for any indication that we're being played, that this is like a fucking Darth Vader and Cloud City situation, or if they are all
An element of being played
Yeah.
is evident.
From? Both?
All three. But it's not when speaking of the Shadowbinders. It's when speaking about who's missing.
What have you done with her?
Mother Syrah speaks up at this point. One of the things that you should have learned and still have yet to learn is that you can't just focus on one thing. You had your blinders on tonight, Javier. And taking Delphine was so easy. Here's the thing. I call the shots here. And I have no intention on letting Delphine suffer any more than she needs to. But you have unfinished business, Javier. A job you never did.
Oh, look at fucking Kalis. What's the Kralis?
Kaelin.
The
Kralis?
fuck, Kralis, the fuck, yeah.
He has no reaction whatsoever. Looks very amused.
In his mind, hearing all of this. Is this the job?
You hear back.
You son of a bitch.
You hear back. I hope you enjoy being underground, Alicia. Just like my brother.
I'm gonna draw my bow.
You know what? I've always wanted to run an assassin's guild. And Javier fucking Kuranath is going to stab Mother Syrah immediately with the venom laced dagger.
And that's actually where we're going to leave tonight's session.
Alright.
Yeah. That's it. That's where we're going to leave it. Yeah.
Just to point out that Scarlet, Hakari, and Marcus had walked out like several minutes ago and just sitting there in a bar on a boat, travelling somewhere else. It's fine. It'll be fine.
Hey, thanks so much for hanging out, everybody. This was such a fun beach episode. I had a ton of fun.
How cool is the masquerade ball?
Hey, man.
Yeah, it was
pretty great dancing with Hakari, and then
That's cool.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know what they say? There's beaches on Pompeii.
There is. And you know, there's truly so much shit that happens on a beach. Hey, we're gonna go around and reintroduce yourselves, and say your favorite moments, and we're gonna go in reverse order. Starting with D20. Marcus, who are you? Where can we find you? And what was your favorite moment this evening?
Well, I'm here with this incredible group of human beings and Promethean's life choices, which is turning out to be incredibly interesting as we go. I think there's an awful lot of sprinkly moments. I think Promethean's and the approaches he took was right for him, but just so messed up. Just watch Velendar step through some really, really just like curiously terrible choices, which loved, absolutely loved.
It was truly so many bad choices.
And then Alicia's like, I'm gonna double down with you know, come at me, bro.
I or Velendar have never made a bad choice in our collective lives.
Sure. Sorry, what was the last action you just did? I'm just curious. That we're in a small room with 3 assassins, and you've just shanked one of them. Was that just checking? Right, small room, no cover, and the bards. Is Marcus still?
You're not even in a room. You're in like open air right now.
We're outside.
Great, we can run. But no, I think that just watching that, and again, I can't go past the Hakari and his incredible. I'm looking forward to you being some sort of therapist, Hakari, with the advice that you've given out to people. Just more.
Cool. Thanks, bro.
Excellent. Hey, Tammy, you're next. Who are you? Where can we find you? What was your favorite moment?
Tybella79, you can find me here or running Call of Cthulhu over on the Lawrites. I kind of like the little bits tonight, like Hakari doing the bro moment with Erase and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's cute.
It was
very cool.
Listen, it's nice watching Hakari once again fumble everything he ever tries to do, except for not all of them.
Fail upwards.
Fail upwards. Yeah, and I think that happened tonight. Your words weren't working, but your dancing was.
Hey, actions speak louder than words, especially when you roll a good number on the dice. Yeah.
It's true. Speaking of, who are you? Where can we find you, Lockie? And what was your favorite moment?
Hey, what's up? My name's Lockie. You can find me online at the MimicsDen, where I craft and produce the current podcast called Tales from the Luckweaver's Tavern. If you want to find out what it's like when a D&D party has to run a tavern that is basically located in the Appalachians, come have a listen. It's cozy, it's lovely, there's some spooky things, and we have some really cool people on board. You can also find me here getting absolutely thrashed by this brilliant campaign. What else do I do? You can find me online doing voice acting here, there, and everywhere.
Yeah.
I don't know if a project's out yet, but it might be, and I'll talk about that when I can talk about it. What else? You can find me at PAX doing PAX things, which is super fucking cool. My favorite beats tonight, there were just many amazing ones. I think how scary Iosefka still is also a brilliant beat. I like being afraid of things. I don't know, man. There's too many. Everyone's dance scene. If I could say the dance scene is going to be the pick because all of them were just incredible. I loved it. I don't know. I might have a little crush on the singer. That was kind of it gives like Amy Winehouse vibes in my head, but like a blonde. I know. It's Massive Attack, but for some reason it was Amy Winehouse singing Massive Attack. So there you go.
I love that. Yeah, good. Hey, Rin, who are you? Where can we find you? And what was your favorite moment?
Rin Fiction. You can find me pretty much there, everywhere on the internet. I do streaming every day, 4 p.m. PT. I do tabletop shit other places too. My favorite moment, selfishly, the dance with Hakari.
Yeah, no, it was fucking fab.
It was cute. Other favorite moment, I don't know. Each individual scene was very fun. Fucking wild, stabbing Tybella. I mean, I was gonna do it, so like, hey, like, fair. But more pressing things, so yeah.
Fucking
at least
kick
I don't get the
ass.
smoke. I don't get the smoke Velendar does, so hey, easy.
Yeah. Yeah. Speaking of Velendar, Promethean, who are you? Where can we find you? And what was your favorite moment?
I'm Promethean. There is a 0 in it. You can't find me because I rolled 39 on stealth. I think
Except you stabbed someone in the ribs, so.
Yeah, stealthily.
Stabbing somebody in the ribs kind of removes stealth. Just
I don't know if that's true. Not when that person's paralyzed.
What do you mean?
Who else is there to care?
Everybody else that watched you stab them?
It's fine.
Yeah, like
You're not
Hakari
invisible.
and Marcus. Yeah.
Not invisible. It's well obscured. Also, it doesn't matter now because just stabbed the literal leader of this Assassin's Guild. Listen, it's not the point. You can find me a bunch of places. Meeples and Dragons, fucking Hexes and Vexes, the Law Rights, my own channel, PAX.
Sound sadder about it.
Do that. Well, I feel like I've made a terrible mistake.
Did you say singular mistake?
Yeah.
I'm just confused. I'm just going through my notes.
And I need you to understand, I, the player, feel like I made a terrible mistake. Velendar doesn't.
Great. What was your favorite moment, though?
I love everything that Lockie does as Hakari. It is adorable every moment at the end. Beyond that, though, I think one of my absolute favorite moments was Talera's little moment with the singer, and it was specifically the lines "Be careful," and then the immediate response from Scarlet. Where's the fun in that? Hard agree. Absolutely hard agree. Brilliant fucking line. Well done. That's it.
Love that.
Everything else was scary and terrifying, and I don't know if my character should survive ethically.
Good news, Shodan. You don't have to wait till PAX because we have 2 episodes this month. So tune in later this month to find out what happens before the session at PAX happens.
Where we all play new characters because we die.
Yeah, also that.
Sorry.
That I might need to rewrite the whole thing. This is awkward. Anyway, hey, thank you so much for hanging out. My name's Emily. I'm the GM, producer, chief executive, Thirstmaster, and also absolutely fucking life ruiner. I do this. I do Meeples and Dragons. I do the Law Rights, all of which is happening this weekend. And there's at least 2 unreleased projects coming out that I'm a part of. So keep an eye out. It's gonna be fun. In the meantime, we're gonna raid. We're gonna go out and raid Winter's Tales. So stay tuned, hang out, and say hi. Be kind. Don't be a dick.
Correct.
And
That's
enjoy.
Least you can do.
Yeah, enjoy your Friday evening. Otherwise, number fucking stay. But we're gonna raid out and go. Goodbye.
Goodbye. You little legend.